But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Jim Norton.
Hello, buddy. Is today Grim in the morning?
I don't know. I think he's on his way.
Oh, good.
Got Bob Kelly coming in, too, today.
Okay, good.
7:30.
And Dana White's calling at 9:40.
What is he calling about?
To promote probably this fight. This fight's, I think, this weekend.
Oh, this is the Fox one, right?
Yeah.
This is the biggest one for Fox. Nick Diaz and
Benson Henderson.
And Henderson.
Yeah, I can't wait for this one.
Did someone have to tap out of that fight?
I don't know.
Or that card?
I know Shane Carwin had to from the Ultimate Fighter show because he hurt his knee again, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you may hear news. I haven't heard it.
Now there's something going on Twitter.
Oh, I don't know. Sam, do you know? Why would you?
What the hell am I thinking?
Thanks for nothing.
Whatever.
Just come over in your little waif-like shirt.
So I set up the snowing Christmas tree.
Oh.
It needs to be talked about for a couple of minutes. Holy shit, the dumbest idea ever. I will be putting video up later today.
Why was it a dumb idea?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, when you have a 2.5-year-old, they don't understand what the snowing Christmas tree is all about. He thinks it's way more fun, and it probably is in his mind, to take his cups, his bowls, whatever he could find, his buckets, and take the fake snow and throw it all over the house. I wish he wasn't a civilian. Sometimes I wish I could throw my kid in the public eye because I would have such great video, but I just don't want to, I just don't want to do that with my kids. But he has decided that it's way more fun to take his little hands and get his hands in the fake snow. The snowing Christmas tree, basically, it's a huge receptacle. Right, thank you. And then the snow goes up the middle of the tree, and it comes out like a sprinkler on top. So where the snow is all collecting, he's able to get in there, and he's just taking handfuls and throwing it on the ground. He's putting what he calls his guys in the fake snow. All his like army men and his dinosaurs and stuff. And he likes to throw them in there, which is clogging up the snowing Christmas tree. I have snow all over my fucking house, and this thing's only been set up for 2 hours.
You know what, though? When you think about it, he's right. That's for the 2.5-year-old is right.
Right.
That's what every rational person, like if you don't just ration it away, that's what you want to do. Yeah. You want to pick this shit up and just throw it.
Right.
That is more fun.
I know I'm the idiot here. I assume, a 2.5-year-old would appreciate a snowing Christmas tree for what it was meant to do. Yeah. No, man, I remember as a kid we all would use our toys in a different way. And he doesn't understand why he can't, do that.
Well, he sees how wonderful the snow is coming down off the Christmas tree and realizes that wonderment can be spread throughout the house.
Yeah, you know the packing peanuts? Yeah. That's basically what the snow
Styrofoam,
is.
Right?
Styrofoam. It's in the tiniest of balls, where if you even try to sweep it up, it blows all over the place. Just the sweep motion, if you're sweeping lightly, this shit is so light that the slightest breeze
and it's everywhere,
or the slightest momentum just throws it everywhere else.
Do you have the one with?
Oh, sorry.
Do you have the one with music? Because
yes, I do.
Because
yes,
they just flipped on the music on this bad boy. This thing is awesome.
See, this is the exact one I got.
This video kicks ass because it's nothing but the snowing Christmas tree, and it's 4 minutes and 6 seconds.
Oh wow! No, the video I made, which I haven't put up yet, will be 25 seconds. Here's my snowing Christmas tree. Wow, what a dumb idea!
I want to see footage of the rest of your house with fake snow all over it.
It's everywhere. It's and it's being tracked around the house like you would mud or snow when you come into your house, real snow.
And you can't scold him and be like, "That's bad," because then it's like, "Well, I thought this tree was a source of happiness."
I set it up, and then I spent off and on the next 2 hours trying to just constantly sweep up snow.
You didn't see this coming?
No. And now I've realized I'm just going to have this fake snow around my house, and I'm sure we'll be finding it in April and May.
Yeah.
I've given up sweeping up the fake snow because there's an adjustment there too. If it's all the way on high, which he likes to do, it doesn't fall back into the collector. I'll call it the collector.
It goes out, like it shoots out.
It kind of misses, sure. So it feels like it's actually snowing in your house.
Sounds
There's
like
snow on the ground.
Somebody needs a Roomba for Christmas.
And then he's scooping it up by the baby handful and just throwing it every which
You know
way.
how much fun that must be? Like like I'm 44 and I'm thinking how great that would be to do. If you're 2.5, that fucking rules.
Yeah, because there are no consequences. There's no like, this is a mess that's going to have to be cleaned
Who
up.
cares? Just throw it.
And his new, and when I try to tell him, to do something, his new thing is to tell me I'm bossy.
That's what he says.
He goes, "You're bossy."
Dad, you got to chill out. We're having a snow party.
God, I wish I was old school and just yelled and screamed. It is kind of funny when he calls me bossy. I'm like, all right, fuck.
Do you laugh when he does stuff like that?
Yeah, of course.
He doesn't like when you're bossy?
No, he goes, "You're bossy." I'm bossy. I'm trying to keep the snow in the collector.
So he's literally now thinking, if I throw snow around and call my dad bossy, it's a good thing. I get laughs.
And, we opened the box, and I'm thinking, okay, he understands helping a little bit, like he gets all excited. So I give him everything to put on the ground, and it comes with these decorations. And I gave him a screwdriver. I'm like, you know what? He could handle a screwdriver 2.5 just to make believe he's doing shit. He took the screwdriver and started fucking punching holes in all the ornaments that it comes with.
That's his first.
And then I gave him a little hammer. I'm like, all right, you can tap a little, tap, make believe you're fucking helping me set this thing up. And he's just breaking everything.
We're not supposed to give him like real tools.
Why?
That's why they make special plastic
I know.
toys.
But he does what adults want to do. He does what we
Yeah, of
want to
course.
do. He just hasn't been like, he doesn't know that he's not supposed to. But
Right.
that's what I'd love to do to a box. Just stab my fucking screwdriver into it, hit it with a hammer, and throw shit all over the house. How great would that be?
That is your first instinct. When you pick up a hammer, you just want to hit things.
Oh, fuck yeah. You're right. You're right.
Like if you're hammering a nail into the wall, all you want to do is just start smashing the wall.
I'm sure in his little fucking brain, he's having a blast.
This is
But
the greatest
watching
thing.
it's like, oh my god. So he threw. I mean, the ornaments that the snowing Christmas tree comes with aren't worth putting on the tree anyway. So
Did your wife ask you why are you giving him screwdrivers and hammers to play with?
Nah, not really.
No.
No. He plays with scissors and all that shit already.
That's good, I guess.
Well, why not?
Maybe it'll. Are you of the school of thought that if he has a slight accident, he'll learn? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
No, he learns.
yeah, that's what I mean.
He learns. I mean, I'm supervising him when he's
You're not gonna
handling
let
the tools.
You're not gonna let him cut his fingers off.
No. So I don't know. And then, of course, I hear from all the parents that they're like, of course it's the dumbest idea ever. You don't bring a snowing Christmas tree into your house with a 2.5-year-old.
You don't punish him.
We give him the dumb timeouts, but he thinks that's part of his day now.
Like that's.
He puts himself in timeout. He hits his little sister and goes, "Oh, timeout time." I'm like, "No, that's not what we're trying to teach you."
He's like, I just want a break. I'm gonna go hit her, and that way I get a timeout.
He almost gets mad if we don't give him his timeout for the day. So then he'll do something like which deserves the timeouts just so he can fucking do his timeout. That's where it's a weird thing between how we grew up and how you raise kids now. Man, a timeout meant to us, depending on how harsh it was, a good spanking. Some people get slapped, all that shit, and that made you not want to do that anymore.
But isn't there something between timeout and hitting?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know what it is because you put him in a chair for a little while, and they say, at his age, a timeout should only be 2 minutes.
What?
And I try to make it hurt a little bit. Like I'll put him in like not the hallway, but in my vestibule area, or sometimes I'll turn the lights off, and I guess that's not good. No, you can't do that.
Why not?
Why you don't want to give him like lifelong nightmares?
Well, in the dark a little bit, some kind of consequence. Like, look, you're gonna get this again if you do what you did.
Yeah.
We used to get hit, so I don't think it's that bad to put him in a not complete darkness, but darken the room a little bit, so he can't look around at all the cool stuff around him.
Yeah, it's got to be something. Like you have to be able...
I was giving him a timeout, and I'm facing him away from the TV and us and everybody else, right, toward the windows, and then I realized I'm just allowing him to look at an amazing view for his timeout. Something I didn't get to see until I was like 40.
You're just like, oh wow.
It's like, wow, you get to see the skyline of New York.
Buildings. This is beautiful out here. All right, timeout over. No, I'm enjoying this.
So I don't know what it is. We're reading books and shit because the timeout thing is a joke to him.
You should sit him. Can you get a TV in a room and make him watch really awful shows?
A little Clockwork Orange action.
Well, yeah, but don't they get like maybe like the Laverne and Shirley theme song and a bunch of terrible things and make a 2-minute video, and that's what he has to watch when he's bad.
Yeah, mini Clockwork Orange. I like that.
Some
I like
terrible,
that a lot.
terrible sitcoms.
I like that.
My mom made us sit in the naughty chair.
What was the naughty
Has a
chair?
fist on it. It was Dad's reading chair.
See, your generation's different even.
Yeah, I mean,
Me and Jimmy's generation, man, we had a fucking... I've told the story a bunch. When we misbehaved, we had to go outside and get our own stick to get spanked with.
Yeah, that's what my parents had to do. They had to go get a Switch.
Oh, you did get hit?
I didn't. No, I'm saying when my parents were growing up, they had to go get a Switch.
Yeah, I guess that was a gag between the parents. Oh, let's see how big of a stick he comes back with.
Yeah.
I can remember my father washing my mouth out with soap.
Wow.
And holding my mouth open
Never got
and
that.
taking soap and grinding it on my teeth.
Wow.
Scraping it on my teeth.
How old?
Maybe 6 or 7. But I had said some really... That's that time where I was yelling curses.
Right.
And I was just saying, shit, fuck, pussy, cock, cunt. This is your dick reporting. I'll never forget that. And I heard the jingle of the keys and realized they'd walked in the back door.
Wow.
I was just showing off for one of my friends.
Yeah.
But they just walked in and hear me screaming. Which I'm not saying that that's the appropriate punishment, but they're probably...
That's
You got your
unbelievable.
mouth washed out with
So
I did, but I learned.
Did it work?
You fucking bet it did.
Because now you're squeaky clean.
Now I'm 8. When I turned 18, I started to be a pig again, but I was a good boy for like another 12 years.
But here's the point. You can't do that to a kid nowadays.
No.
You can't. You'll
You'd
be in
on the
deep trouble.
news. Yeah, you'd be.
But even if it was acceptable, I don't think I could hit my kid anyway.
Could you hit him
It's
if it was
so-
going to run across the street? If the consequence of him not listening was getting really injured.
That's a great question. I think
That's when I think you should be.
I think in that case it would be harsher. Yeah, I think you might be right on that. You just hit me up with something that. Yeah, I think I would.
Because the penalty, like if he should associate.
Because the panic that I would feel like, holy fuck, you just can't do that.
And he should be scared to do it because
Right.
because he doesn't understand getting killed,
Right.
but he understands fucking getting hit.
Right.
So that would stop him from doing that.
But I don't know. I don't know how people. I'm not judging anyone. I look at my kids and I'm like, how the fuck do you hit them? Holy fuck! I don't know how our parents did it. I don't know. I don't know how you separate that.
The punishment has to be something that they can't do to themselves. Like,
Right.
you have to have some kind of power.
Wait, what was the naughty chair?
It was stupid. It was just a chair that you sat in when you were bad, except if you weren't bad.
Right. You
just
played with the
it
chair.
It would just be a chair.
Yeah. So
It wasn't the naughty chair until you were bad, so it really didn't...
So what'd you look at?
Nothing. You just had to sit in a chair for like 10
And stare at a
minutes.
wall a little bit?
Yeah.
And that didn't do anything, right?
Nothing.
It was almost like, oh, cool, I get a little break in the action.
Like, even
I'm having so much fun. It's kind of nice to take a break. Right. You just rest.
You've just been running around the house in circles yelling things.
Uh,
But yeah, I mean, I didn't really start acknowledging consequences until my dad could start taking things away.
right.
Because that's how he disciplined us. He just took away privileges. Like, he took away everything that...
I started taking away some of his guys.
I think that's the only way to
I
do
noticed
it.
that his guys are important to him, so I'd take a few of those away for a little while. Stuff like that, but...
What will he do? Does he ever cry when you punish him?
No, he thinks it's part of his day.
Like, he's like, oh, you can get that back in a couple minutes. No
He
problem.
literally, was rough with his baby sister because he didn't have his time out yet. And I'm like, how do you deal with this?
He just shoves her and he's looking at you like, wow, time out?
Yeah, we're assuming that the timeouts were doing something in his little brain. He's like, no, he just noticed that he hasn't had one of those yet.
If you make
They
him
love their
longer-
routines at that age.
Do you know when it will start to drive him nuts? When he's supposed to be playing with his friends or supposed to be doing shit that he can't do.
Right. Yeah.
Right now, it's no breakup because you just fucking hang out in the house anyway.
Right.
But you wait until he can't go out with his friends because he's got to sit there in a chair like a
Sure.
fucking tool and just stare at the wall. Then he'll be like, oh, that stinks.
Or he'll repeat everything I tell him. Because we'll go, look, if you don't behave, no park, no at the time, no park, no pacifier. I'll list all these things. No ice cream. And then he'll just sit in his chair and go, no park, no pacifier, no ice cream.
Like it's a joke.
Right.
Because he knows he's getting all that
Like,
stuff.
you son of a bitch. Maybe I should bring my mom over to discipline him.
Are you a softie with him?
Holy fuck, he'll behave.
He's a sap.
Huh?
Of
Right.
course.
Am I a sap for what?
He
For him,
said, are you
for
a
your
softie with the kid? I'm like, yeah, he's a sap. First kid, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So your kid probably knows that.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, he knows that you're not going to do anything that bad.
The rules are stupid. I didn't make these rules for the new generation.
Do you think
of
you and
kids
Anthony's
coming
dad are different?
up. Yeah, my dad was.
No,
a
you and
softie.
Anthony's dad.
Oh, me and
You
yeah,
and
of
Anthony's
course. Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, my mom was evil. My dad was amazing. My dad was a softie, and my mom was brutal. So I don't know. But I didn't make these dumb rules for these new kids.
You got to try to.
Someone came up with this timeout thing. It's a joke. It's stupid.
It doesn't work.
Of course it doesn't.
It's stupid.
It just gives them a break in the action.
Because, like Jim said, at that age, they're just in the house anyway.
I remember having to stand in the corner. Is that kind of like a timeout?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the problem is when they're 2.5, you gotta kind of anchor them down.
That's
yeah,
very
standing in the
Blair
corner.
Witch.
Standing in the corner would be not fun at all.
I hated that because it was so boring.
and you're standing, you're getting a little tired.
That's what you should make him do. Stand in the corner.
But he'll start wandering around. And then how do you, keep him in the corner?
Well, tell him every time he wanders around, say to him, and then use these words, you're increasing your punishment exponentially.
See, I mean, we've done this bit a million times, but now they're coming in. My mom used to hit me with a wooden spoon.
Velcro on the ceiling.
I'd get slapped once in a while. I'd get slapped in the face.
In the face?
Really bad. I would have to really curse. Like,
I don't
say,
think I ever got
fuck.
slapped in the face.
But it was none of it felt abusive. It all felt fairly normal to what other kids would. I never felt like, oh no, my parents were. It was only when I fucked up. It wasn't never for no reason.
You never had were you ever fully forced punched in the face by your father?
Never. No,
You
no.
were?
I've had a few, yeah.
Wow.
My father never punched me.
Yeah,
Wow.
I could recall maybe like 2 real good ones. Wow. 2 really good
No
ones.
kidding.
For what?
School misbehaving mostly. I sucked. I was the worst in school.
That's all. Punching
Wait,
the
you
face
would
is
get
a violent
punched
action.
in the
Not like
face
all
for
the-
bad schoolwork?
Not all the time. Like it was literally like twice in my growing up days. But like there was an instance I could vividly remember where it was just like I think I was already in bed and I got like dragged out of bed to get fucking sucker punched in the fucking nose.
Wow.
Jesus.
I never got that.
No, me neither.
My shit was just verbal. Everything was just yelling and screaming. And, and your shit would be destroyed.
I didn't have that either, though.
If you didn't clean your room, your shit would be destroyed. And it was the dumbest thing. Like, it could be sneakers laying out, and that meant your room wasn't clean. So next thing you know, your whole room would be destroyed in a pile. I'm like, really? Over dumb sneakers? Just stupid shit like that.
Is that why you're not that
Irrational.
attached to stuff? Like, that why you can kind of get rid of stuff when you move? Because, like, growing up, it was, like, always tossed out?
Possibly, but also because of radio, I moved around so much, you had to keep everything in a car. You know what I mean? You didn't have the luxury of, like, having a storage unit or any of that
That's
shit.
why Ope likes breaking stuff all the time.
Oh, yeah.
It's
yeah,
just so he could deny other people
sure.
their things.
I'm sure.
Now
I'm sure
you
it's
have to
connected
feel
somehow.
Exactly.
I'm sure.
Now you don't get to have something.
I don't do that as much.
I remember I took a bat to the knee when I was late once. I was late coming home. My curfew was like 10, and it was like 10:20. I see my dad coming out of the elevator with an aluminum baseball bat.
Who's
Like,
your father, Al Capone?
No, he thought he was a tough guy, but he wasn't. That was the thing. Like, because if he really was a tough guy, this shit would happen all the time.
But when he punched you in the face and hit you with a bat, I'd say he's a pretty tough guy.
Yeah.
Nah, but because it wasn't like a beating. It would just be like one good one.
What'd your mom do?
Nothing.
Yeah, so you had like... Yeah, my mom ruled our house. My dad allowed her to do whatever the fuck she wanted. So.
All the discipline in my house came too late. It was like I was like 16 and 17, and then they're deciding like it's time to discipline the child. And
They're
it's like,
trying to figure out why is he being so bad.
It's like I'm already an adult. Like
Yeah.
you fucked up. Like you had all that time to fix it, and now you got to deal with what you made.
You needed a naughty chair when you were a
I guess
kid.
I didn't have any.
A naughty chair.
No naughty chair.
It's so stupid.
It's a terrible name
But,
for a punishment place.
now it's just a timeout. It's just dumb. I mean, the new child psychologist. I don't think they really have figured this shit out yet. They obviously everyone has decided you can't like beat the shit out of your kid anymore. I mean, for many generations, that's what you did, and kids would wise up and start behaving. But
Did I tell you my friend Veronica, who's a comedian, Veronica Mosey?
Yeah.
And she was on a train one time, and she's just, and she said she was watching this mother, like, slap her kid. And she said it was a full train, and she just was sitting there watching this, like a little, like a 2 or 3 year old. And I guess the mother was like slapping him, and Veronica just snapped and fucking screamed at the woman and said, "If you fucking hit that kid again, I'm gonna hit you." Mm-hmm. And the lady just stopped and like said something to her, but didn't hit the kid again.
yeah, when you see someone like not doing the right thing with their kid in public, it's brutal.
Yeah, I can't
Especially-
watch people hit kids. I can't watch it.
I wasn't able to before I became a father, but now that I'm a father, holy fuck! Because you understand, the innocence of a child. It's rough to see. It's rough. You don't see it as much, thank God.
No.
People in general don't do that shit in public anyway. So
And maybe we're getting nicer. Maybe politically correct people are just right. I'll never be that way, but maybe they are. Oh, just say this. And I realize that I'm getting angry and I'm fighting for like, no, say the more offensive thing. Maybe they're just nicer.
Like anything else, somewhere in the middle would be good, right? Somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Don't go totally crazy with political correctness and the anti-bullying. You know, bullying is a healthy thing as well, I think.
Can be, yeah.
I think it is.
Right.
To a point.
Stop.
I just bullied Sam.
To a point. To a point, it is. You know what I mean? Not full out bullying where kids are fucking jumping off bridges and shit.
Right.
But somewhere in between, I think, should be acceptable to a point.
And bullying does not cause people to commit suicide. And the really weird cases are where it's the one kid who's bullied by everyone. Like there's always that one kid who's just considered the piece of shit or the freak by every student. That's the one.
Right.
No, yeah, E-Rock, it would be this case. But E-Rock's an adult, so he can handle it. You know, and he knows we're just kidding, and I wink at him a lot, and he winks at me, and, you know, we wink at each other.
Hey, moving on to other shit, because we've done this break a million fucking times. How was Billy Connolly?
I loved him. I mean, I love Billy, and I was going to go by myself, and I wanted my friend Laura Levitas, who's a comic, just happened to text me at 7 o'clock. What are you doing?
Yeah.
So she met me in front of the Beacon Theater. I think Joaquin Phoenix was there. I saw this guy walk in, and he looked like this guy Jeff, who's a Live Nation booker, who's been a friend of mine for years. I'm
I
like,
know Jeff.
Yeah, you know Jeff from not Jeff Wills from San Francisco, but
oh, then I don't know Jeff.
This is Jeff from Philly, and I'm like, that looks like Jeff, and I'm like, that's fucking Joaquin Phoenix, but you know, I didn't want to bother him while he was walking in front of a bunch of people.
You were positive that it was him?
No, but I'm pretty sure because
should have waited for him to drink a soda and see if it starts dribbling down.
Half of it wound up on his fucking neck. But Billy went on about 8:10 and played till about 10. They gave us great center stage, fucking like 7th row at the Beacon, and the guy is just a fucking master. I mean, he walks out. And it took him a minute to get started. He was like, hey, he's done fucking, he's just talking about not too sure how he's going to get started.
At the Beacon?
Yeah.
How many people? Did he sell it out?
No, but he was I would say it was about 90% sold. The only open seats I saw were right, you know what, he probably did sell it out. They were the open comp seats, which they do at casinos too. Right. So that was the only ones I saw right in our section, which were all comps. So they're comps that are given away.
Why can't they move the people down at that point?
They will if you ask, but a lot of times people forget to ask.
Right. How is he selling out the Beacon Theater? 2
nights in a row. He's there tonight too.
Where's he getting his fan base from?
Well,
because he's not as known in America.
Well, he
obviously.
opens up joking about. He'll mention Scotland and this big
right,
and then he'll mention and he just makes fun of it. And he mentions Sweden,
right,
fucking New Zealand. Like Billy has fans all over the fucking world, and just to watch this guy for the first couple of minutes, just kind of meander and think about what he was going to do, and just kind of welcome people to the show. But it wasn't awkward or uncomfortable. You knew. It wasn't like he was trying and missing. He was genuinely just thinking about what he wanted and talking to the crowd. It was so casual and so fucking relaxed. And it's like, this guy, what a master this guy is. Not an ounce of fucking panic, not an ounce of worry. And the crowd was 100% just sitting there absolutely waiting to see where he went. It was just, I haven't sat there and watched a comedian for 2 hours.
You rarely go to see a
I never go, dude. But Billy, I had to because it's fucking Billy Connolly.
Right.
And we said hello afterwards, and just what a sweet guy. What a sweet guy.
He's in The Hobbit, too. Not the one we saw.
Oh, is he in the other one?
Yeah. When he was in, he was talking about it. I think he's in the second film or the third. Did he say the third?
I think he might have said the third.
Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, that's right.
I made the joke that it's going to take us about 8 years to see his performance. But actually, that's not true. The next Hobbit movie comes out next December, and then the third one, I hear, comes out the following March.
Oh, wow.
Like 3 months later.
Yeah.
Maybe I got my timeline wrong. And they're calling it the longest movie ever.
Oh, wow. Probably a good 4-hour movie. But
no,
you know what?
No, they're calling the whole Hobbit movie the longest movie ever.
Oh, it's one movie.
It's in 3 parts. And they said that will be the longest movie ever.
I'll be honest.
Mainstream movie. Anyway.
That ending of that fucking, of that first Hobbit, man, it made me want to go see the second one. Like, you will want to see the second one.
Oh God, yeah.
And the I can't just say enough about the graphics. Like, just to be wrapped up in a movie like that, like where you feel like it's just life happening around you, is fucking great, man.
We're a week out from everyone else seeing The Hobbit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see the IMAX. I'll actually buy a ticket.
I'll see it again.
Yeah, me too.
Actually, I think I might even bring my kid. It wasn't that dark.
No. Some of the story, though, he'll you know, he's young.
He's still too young.
A little young. Because there's a lot of actual real story there.
Yeah, is there?
Yeah, I think so.
With the fake people in the fake cities.
Yeah,
but Tom Papa pointed out that was funny. It's hard to follow that shit when everything's made up.
Yes, going to Klungdong. What does it mean? But I recommend, if anyone's in New York and you have nothing to do, check out Billy tonight, unless he is sold out. I'm going to guess that Friday sold out, and then they put Thursday on sale second. That's the way it will normally work. So he's probably completely clean on that show. But if you can go see him. And you know who I saw there? And she's so famous to me. it was down in the VIP area after, was Janice from The Sopranos.
Oh, really?
Yes. And she's so, well, I forgot that she's a celebrity. I'm like, oh yeah, I know her. And then I was like, oh, it's fucking Janet from The Sopranos. Oh, Janice.
How'd she look?
She looks exactly the fucking same.
Really?
Exactly the same. But I wanted to just start talking to her, but I couldn't remember her real name. So you can't just go, hi, Janice.
She's a Totoro.
What's that?
She's a Totoro.
Is that Ada Totoro?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I remember. All I needed was the little fucking tip.
Yeah.
At Billy Connolly last night. And he's just a nice man. You know, we there was like 50 people backstage. I'm like, fuck. 'Cause I was literally, I almost dozed during the show. And it was no reflection on him. I've been up since 5:30. I can't do that anymore. I cannot go.
Of course not.
Fucking all those hours. And, but I'm like, I got to stay. And I'm glad I did, because he's just fucking great.
Very cool. Good deal, man.
Yeah. I recommend him highly to anyone.
It's really great trying to drive in at this hour.
You traffic?
Oh, yeah.
Are you cranky?
I blame my iPhone, first of all. The new charger, like I have a shitload of fucking phone chargers all over the place. And they're all the old ones. So I got my new iPhone, which takes that new charger. I have one.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, me too, actually.
And I go, I think should be enough power left on this. Why go downstairs and get the charger and plug it in? Nah, I didn't.
Wrong move, huh?
Wrong move. So, yeah, the Kenny phone call, the alarm.
Because that's the other thing. The LTE sucks up the battery way quicker on this iPhone.
Oh, it does, right? I have the same thing where I got one in my living room plugged into my laptop, and then I don't have one in my bedroom. And it's a weird thing to not have a bunch of cords laying around. And sometimes I'll say out loud, where's all my cords?
Interesting story.
I just wanted to contribute nothing.
And then, of course, I don't need Naughty Boy phone anymore, so I don't have that.
Why?
Oh, because I don't need it. I don't have, her. You don't remember her, right? The model.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't need Naughty Boy phone. Like the only people I need is on my phone now. So Naughty Boy phone kind of goes to the wayside. I don't really charge it anymore. I don't carry it around.
Yeah, same fucking thing with me.
Yeah. So it's, sure. Why are you touching and holding Sam like a fucking lunatic?
But I had the same thing with my Naughty Boy phone. I don't need it.
You don't need it, right?
But there's some people that you don't want to give your new number to, so you keep them on the old one.
Yeah, and then I don't care if I have the old one or not. It's just one of those deals where it's like, I don't have the phone. I don't care. I'll check it maybe in 3 days, and if somebody called it, I'll be like, oh, okay. But for the most part, I don't care about Naughty Boy phone anymore. That, I don't care. That.
There you go.
Just waiting in the cut in case you have to bring it out of retirement.
Yes.
You never know.
And then the traffic on the expressway. That's why I was kind of like, when we brought up the point of maybe starting the show later, I was like, it won't help me because I would leave later and the traffic in 15 or 20 minutes difference is insane. Like, I just wrote it off. I sat back and went, why? I got to accept. You know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
I lean back and just drive like every other asshole on the road that apparently doesn't want to get anywhere quickly.
Yeah, 7 to 11 would have been great for the extra hour of sleep, but the bottom line is, you getting in here, and even Kenny would have a problem getting in. That extra hour would fucking murder Kenny,
Unless
too.
you're in the city, it will not help. So.
Yeah.
It's dumb to start this early, to be honest with you.
It
really
sucks starting
stupid.
this early, I know, believe me.
It's
But
dumb.
I would absolutely have to leave.
It's dumb because it's a national show now. I mean, if you really want to get into it, they got to whatever. They think it's an East Coast fucking company. It's not.
Yeah. No.
We're broadcasting to the whole country.
They don't have any kind of West Coast presence. That office in L.A., which I've
None.
done interviews in, but it needs...
I don't know why they don't want to acknowledge that. They want all the morning shows to start at 6 a.m. That's so stupid. Sure, there would be problems if you started later, as you're mentioning, but, you know, we end at 10. If we ended at 11, that means 8, you know, they could hear us all the way to 8 a.m. in California. That's smart.
So Opie's saying we should go an extra hour, and I don't disagree. From now on, we are 6 to 11.
Fuck that.
6 to 11.
Hey, if they want to pay us, I'll fucking do 6 hours a day. I don't give a fuck.
I'm sure the listeners would love if we went 10 to 11. You know, that extra hour instead of listening, you know.
It's never been a problem doing radio, but it's always been a problem that they don't fucking pay us properly. You pay me properly, I'll do a 6-hour show for you. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck you.
This is easy. This is easy shit.
Char.
Joe Piscopo from yesterday.
Oh,
How great was he, man? How great was Joe
my goodness.
Piscopo?
Well, and people are just. I feel bad for people that think they're fans of this show. Because I tweeted a picture of Joe Piscopo, and then all of a sudden someone wrote, thank God I'm not listening today.
What?
You missed the big turn. This show is so unexpected. You missed the big turn yesterday.
So instead of even hearing it,
he goes,
I don't even want to know what happened.
He writes, thank you for posting that. Now I know I don't need to listen today. I'm like, really? And his point, I think, was that it would be the same stuff we did on the phone. And the stuff we did on the phone with Joe Piscopo was amazing in its own right, cringy and all that shit, right? And then he comes in, and I was telling Mars before the show today, I was going to go down the same road and just beat the shit out of him live and make everyone uncomfortable. And then when he started talking about his divorce, I went, all right, we're going down a different road. And I blew off everything I had intentions of doing. And then we went down this other road, and it was amazing radio. The guy was just spilling his guts out to us about being in a shitty fucking divorce situation.
Yeah, that was
and then
great.
he turned to everyone. Now we all love Joe Piscopo.
How could you not?
But
he was great.
But this dumb guy, and I feel bad. I mean, I feel bad because you say you're a fan. You're like, oh, thank God I didn't listen today. You missed an amazing hour of radio.
Yeah.
Guys like that and Jeff Dunham, and I mean, like, just as nice guy comics, like, who are, I love hearing the other side of it because, like, you know, it's so interesting to me to hear because they're just guys. But you see Joe on stage and he's a happy-go-lucky guy, or Dunham's a guy who's fucking, you know, murdering and this sweet, clean comedian.
Clean, mainstream.
And he talks about his wife trying to run him off the road. I'm like, this is fucking amazing to me.
Absolutely.
I love knowing that stuff.
So, E-Rock, when is it going to air? The 24th? We're doing a Joe Piscopo trilogy, basically.
A trilogy.
We're gonna, on the 24th, and I hope we promote it separately.
In 3D at a high frame rate.
We're going to do part 1, which is obviously us looking at the Showtime special.
A nice 2-hour block of you dissecting Club Piscopo.
All right, so then it's going to start with Club Piscopo. Then it's going to go into the phone call we did with the guy, which was about 20 minutes long, and then it's going to go into his appearance on the show. It's an amazing fucking piece of work.
The trilogy, the Joe Piscopo trilogy.
Because it started as one thing and ends as another, with a lot of twists and turns. Lord of the what?
Flames.
Yeah, he really is.
Because he's always fucking.
Wow. Why would you keep getting girls pregnant at 61 years old?
Dude, that's just Joe's big Italian dick. He can't pull it out.
No.
He can't pull it out. It's probably a big, heavy dick.
It's actually a term they use to describe other dicks. They call it Piscopian.
Piscopian.
He has a Piscopian
cock, which he would not remove from the woman.
But
oh my God,
he doesn't really have a big dick, does he? That's hilarious.
We should ask him.
Why were you looking at me like?
We should ask him.
You might have heard something.
I saw him. I was peeking in the bathroom.
It's always these weird things you hear about celebrities.
Piscopo's dick.
Without a doubt.
What's wrong with you, Danny? It's not gay.
No,
that shit's not gay. It's like Joe Piscopo's close to it. He's taking a leak.
It's not gay if you're curious.
Yeah. No, if it's a celebrity cock.
If it's a celebrity cock, is what I'm saying. A guy in SNL.
If it's Obama took a leak
guy that used to do skits with Eddie. Yes,
of course.
If Eddie Murphy just took his cock out and said, "What do you think?" I'd probably give an honest appraisal.
Well, then,
not bad, Eddie.
If it's Joe asshole, of course you're not looking. But I mean, Joe Piscopo, you look. I'm sorry, you look.
Or ask any white trash bitch from Jersey. She'd probably know.
Exactly. So are you a woman between the ages of 18 and 19?
Yeah.
You might know what Piscopo's cock looks like.
Unless, of course, she looked while he was fucking her because he wouldn't pull it out. I don't know how big it was.
Yeah, Joe just grabs my ass cheeks and grunts into my neck. That's what he calls the Piscopo way. He's a fucking animal, that guy.
But you feel bad for the guy, but then you realize he does it to himself.
Yeah.
He's continuing to do it.
Yes.
He's 61. He's got a 2-month-old.
Oh,
no, 2-year-old, right?
years,
2-year-old.
yeah.
Dude, but he's living even though it's annoying, the divorces, you know what?
That means he's got 3 women he's got to now take care of that he's not connected to, because he said he's not really sure where this relationship's going. So he's got 3 women he's got to take care of, and now 3 sets of kids.
He's banging younger girls. It's like, that's every guy's dream.
He had a
But he
conversation.
purposely got her pregnant.
You think?
Yes,
I don't think he does it on purpose.
I don't know.
Listen to the story. He fucking said it. He got tricked into it. He was happy. She was pressuring him, and he finally said, "What the fuck? All right."
I think he just doesn't like pulling out and jacking off.
I think that's right.
Listen to the appearance. He basically says, "I was stupid. You know, I started believing that maybe this will be the right thing to do."
How many loads does he put in that don't knock a girl up? Like, you know how many times Piscopo has probably gotten lucky?
Yeah, right.
He's probably dumped so many loads that have had no consequences.
Or maybe they have.
But
Oh yeah, maybe, you know what? Maybe some have.
But my point, going back to this one guy, you know, it's just interesting, some of these comments we get after the show. It's like, you don't really know the radio show, because at any moment this whole fucking thing could turn in a way that's so unexpected and different than what you were listening to. The Piscopo thing was an amazing hour of radio.
Yeah, I thought he was a lot of fun,
That was
man.
great.
I mean, he was out of his mind. Was it nerves or what? He wouldn't stop talking.
I think Joe talks really, like a lot of people, when we're not necessarily nervous, but like you're not sure of the situation. And I also think you could see in him that he has the ability to be very fucking angry, but he wants to be a nice guy. Like, I like to see that kind of back and forth. Like, you can see that Piscopo's not a pussy. He's just a nice guy, and he plays a nice guy, and he doesn't want to have any arguments. But, if you came at him the wrong way, he probably would fucking break your jaw.
I saw it in his eyes yesterday. I saw it in his eyes. I'm like, okay, that guy, he'll have some fun and he'll fuck around a little bit, but if you go too far, he will try to strangle.
Yeah,
you.
That's odd that you bring that up, because driving home, I was thinking about the whole thing and the interview we did with him, and I could absolutely picture him yelling at somebody.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Like, you could picture him being like, "And you fucking bitch!"
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck
ooh,
yeah.
ooh, Joe Piscopo, angry Piscopo.
Did you? I didn't believe when he said, and she comes home, and I'm like, honey, where were you? Like, no, you didn't, Joe.
Fuck were you?
Yeah, he was
you
probably like
bitch?
fucking Carlo. He took his belt off.
And of course, I would love to hear her side of the story.
Yeah.
Love, because I bet you
Yeah.
she has a completely different fucking story.
Yeah.
And then you got to think it's somewhere in the middle, the truth, obviously, that old gag. But
Out in the hallway.
he made it sound like he was like a fucking saint.
Yeah.
Trying to say that he
Yeah.
doesn't bang broads on the road. He probably dipped a couple times.
It's hard not to, man.
He
How
probably
do you
dipped
not?
a couple times. Like, ask me, did I ever cheat on her? And I looked at him like, come on, Joe.
They're like, probably.
Can you imagine if he said yes? Did you? Well, yeah, actually.
If you're
Yeah.
a horn dog at 61 getting broads pregnant, I think you can't help yourself.
When we were walking out, he stopped me, and he couldn't resist talking about young women. He just had to. He, again, just bashing the shit out of women his own age. He's like, Anthony, I just can't go to 30. I can't do 30. They got to be in their 20s.
Wow, really?
Because there's something about the skin, the nice. He sounded like the Colonel from Burnett. They're just so. They're so cute.
I just look at them, Jack.
Are you my friend?
Are you my
Joe?
friend, Eddie? Are you my friend,
Are
Eddie?
you my friend Eddie?
When I was single, I absolutely dated my age as well, and man, just fucking couldn't relate. Maybe I just ran into the wrong ones my age. I don't know. But the ones I ran into, I'm like, wow, they're in a different fucking world than me.
Joe brought it up. He said, like, when they go, "Oh, Joe, I've been a fan forever." He has such disdain for women over 30. Hates them.
I can take care of you. No, you
Right.
can't.
No, I don't think so. If you got a woman your own age, it would be a lot better than the problems you're in now. No, actually.
Sometimes you want somebody. Younger women make you feel younger. It sounds stupid, but it's like they're not dealing with the same thing. Like when I'm dating someone who's like 25, or my ex now who's 23 or 24, I like the fact that she's not looking towards marriage and baby like every woman my age. There's just a different mindset.
Your age, they're not. It's passed them by.
Well, say women in their late 30s or 40, right?
but I
They're
mean,
looking for marriage. At
your
least.
actual age, they're like, if they they have one more shot at having a baby. That's
Right.
it.
Yeah, done.
So they're gonna fucking go into panic mode.
I'm the last shot they have, and that's really sad. Because if you're betting on a losing horse here, ladies.
my sister set me up with someone my age, and we played golf one day. And I think I told a story, and she was really nice. She really was, and she played golf, which I like. And I walked her back to her car, and she was really hoping for the number exchange. And she's like, "Well, it was all awkward." I helped her get her bag in her trunk, and I knew there's no way.
Meanwhile, a younger girl,
and not to be a dick, but I also was holding out hope to have a family still. And she was like, she was in her early 40s, I guess.
Dusty eggs.
Right.
Yeah.
But there was just something about her. I just couldn't fucking relate. And she was really nice. She was definitely good looking.
Did you tell her that you were a caddy as you were carrying the bag? I used to do this for a living, like awkward chatter as you put it on.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, hopefully, my sister was working at a country club at the time. I'm like, well, hopefully you'll stop in again. I'm like, yeah, that'll be good. And, she's looking. I'm like, all right. And I got to my car and left. Never saw her again.
And what is it that, like, younger girls, you can feel like, all right, I'll shove my tongue down her throat when we leave here.
Well,
but an older woman, you're just like, okay, shake hands, put the clubs in the trunk and leave.
See, I mean, this is not going to be, you guys would probably laugh, but I also dated younger, obviously. But there were some that I dated younger that I was like, fuck no. No. Their maturity level was just, I couldn't relate to.
Harry Potter movies?
Yeah, of course they're hot as shit and all that, but I mean, I was bringing up just basic references, and they're like, what's that? I'm like, how is that going to work?
Yeah.
I don't mind that sometimes,
though.
though.
I lucked out with my wife. She's like an old soul, so.
If it's somebody who's like, I had dinner with somebody recently who was, I guess, mid-20s, but not, it wasn't even a romantic
meal.
Yeah. And she liked the prize that she got in the fucking, I forgot the McDonald's meal. Fuck
whatever
me.
it is.
But it was, I just kind of get used to doing that. Like, as we're talking about something, I'll just say who somebody is.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Network, or Faye Dunaway. Like, well, she was big in the, and I'm like, I don't mean to keep doing that. She's like, no, I don't know who they are. It's interesting. And it's like, that type of thing I don't
But will
mind.
they at least listen to you? Because thank you. You're helping out my point. I will bring up cool shit from my when I was growing up. Like, oh my God, George Carlin. They don't even give a fuck. They're like, they're nodding, like, yeah, like as they're looking around for where their drink is and stuff. I'm like, all right, it's fun to maybe date young, but there's nothing here.
Yeah, that's different.
But if they're have an open mind, like, well, fuck, tell me more about this George Carlin or whoever. I'm just throwing something out there. Then that's different.
After a while, you just stop making references.
Oh, really?
I'm honest with you. Yeah. You like it'll pop in my head and be like, oh, that guy was in another movie, and I know the movie is, and normally I would blurt it out as a little, trivia thing or something, whatever, a little small talk. But now, a lot of times I just check myself and go, I'm not even going to bother.
But you know what?
Why?
She may want to see those movies though. Like sometimes, like because I like Clockwork Orange, and I was 3 when that came out. You like movies that came out before,
I hear, why you turn off SpongeBob? See, this is a movie that, forget it.
Yeah, this used to also just be something on the sink, but now it's a character named Bob.
Right.
Oh, forget it. Why you turn off?
Why you? All right.
Do not bring your child to The Hobbit. I'm not. I just think that he can handle more stuff than he can. So fuck.
Not a crying baby at the movie theater?
Well, no, my kid doesn't cry.
No.
But there's 3D TVs or not. Imagine a 3D
kid
TV that you could watch that on home. That's where kids will fucking love 3D.
Right.
But it's just not there yet. 3D TVs are not there.
I will brag. My kid has never cried in public. He's never been the problem child. I'm lucky. I know I'm lucky. So I think the second one might be a problem in public, just a little bit. I think.
Goddamn chicks.
I think the second one might be a little. I think we got really lucky with the first one. Not that there's major issues, but it's definitely a little different.
I do get some sympathy for my dad when I think back at what a fucking piece of shit crybaby I was. God, imagine that. Imagine you're a fucking guy and you got your son with you, and he's just pissy eyes all the time. Wah, wah.
Yeah, but maybe he should have taken care of his home life.
Probably.
You were fucking reacting to what the fuck was going on around you.
Wah.
And he thinks it's completely normal to have fucking yelling matches and throwing shit every night.
But Joe wasn't crybaby pissy eyes. My brother was like the fucking. He was the man. He was the man fucking son, and I was a little pissy half a fag.
Well, I kind of agree with you, but I also think that your dad. I'm sure your dad's a good guy, but he just yelled probably more than he should have, and he turned what was a sweet puppet artist into a fucking a raving hate monger. What was a sweet, curious boy who just wanted to make... He turned the fucking child from Sixth Sense, the little girl doing a puppet show, into the fucking mother poisoning her.
You were holding out hope that they were going to figure it all out.
Yeah.
And Joe was like, "Oh, geez, I know what this is. I'm just going to fucking move on with my life."
I was in such denial. Like, I used to, in bed at night, I'd think about it and go like, oh, I know kids talk about divorce, but that's not me. That's not my family. That's not going to happen. And then
divorce was rare when we were growing up.
Oh, I thought like that was something that happened to people in movies.
It was extremely rare. You forget.
Oh, yes, because
there was always
whatever.
There was always one in your town, and they were always looked at like weird. Like, what?
Yeah.
You're not married anymore? What the fuck? It was always a strange thing.
I didn't want to be that.
It was always, like it was like a dark cloud over that house.
Yes.
Like, your parents are what? They don't live in the same house.
And then if I was over a friend's house or something, or relative, and I was watching a movie that involved any way, shape, or form divorce, like the married couple is arguing, then talking about divorce and stuff, I would get all embarrassed and put my head down because I thought they were like thinking that was me, and like, it was terrible.
Poor shy, sad little Anthony.
Oh, I was so sad.
Poor shy little scaredy cat cutie Anthony. Oh, little puppet boy.
With my velour shirt.
Oh, heely doodly do a puppet. You're a faggot. All right, put it away. Give me a beer, Dad.
You're right, Dad. Why explore my creativity? You're right.
Let me just funnel all this
You're
anger
right, Dad.
I'll
start doing shots at 8 years old.
Yes. I'll take all the anger I have
sorry.
toward you
I'm
and
wrong.
Mom and funnel it towards brown-skinned people.
Yes, I'll blame them because you would have.
I'm sorry, Dad. You're wrong. I mean, you're right. Fuck.
Oh, that's terrible.
There's a whole half a planet suffering because of one spaghetti fucking throwing against the wall.
Spaghetti hits the wall.
Exactly.
And that's it.
But my household was different, and I was very aware who the problem was in my house, and I secretly hoped that there would be a separation.
Oh, did you really?
But they got along, which was so fucked up. They got along well.
Did you honestly? You hoped that they would?
I hoped.
Wow.
When my mom used to go away, which meant fucking mental mental hospitals, where, she's in Portland. Like, they'd make up cities.
It's like the fucking mafia when you go to jail. She's away for work.
That was the most peaceful fucking week. It would pop up every once in a while. Nice week of, no yelling. Nice.
Now take me to the institution.
Then she'd come home, and the first week would be good, and then back to the same shit. Because she doesn't want to learn or take care of her own issues, whatever.
Oh, boy.
I talked to her the other day because she's got some kind of Christmas party at the home she's living at. I got to figure out where that is. I think
shit! I got to figure out.
I think she's at the same place.
She was inviting you to it?
Dude, I swear to you, sometimes I think she does this shit on purpose. And I think she listens to us. She goes, "Hey, do you watch that Dish Nation?" I'm like,
God.
"Don't even fucking tell me you like that." But then, like,
Great show.
and that's all I got on it because then the reception was really bad. So, because I was like trying to tell her, like, you don't like that, do you? She's like, what? And I'm wondering if she's doing this on purpose.
It's terrible.
This nation stinks.
Is that the radio shows?
Yes. It's all
but I mean, then
fucking,
again, she's in her 70s, so maybe that's the
Jocktober.
type of shit.
If she likes it, that's exactly why we should hate it.
Yes,
if an older
true.
woman likes it, it's not the
I don't
type
know,
of
but
stuff.
I mean, when I was getting along with my mom, I get along with her. It is what it is. Like, she's into edgy shit. She was into Carlin and all that. She loved Carol Burnett. Loved it. She would fucking. I was ready to say how. She would lose it to Carol Burnett every night. That was her show, man.
That shit was
understood,
funny, though.
She
Yes.
understood
Yeah.
good comedy.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that shit was funny.
She understood a good story, and she would tell a good story and had a great laugh. But unfortunately, she let the darkness take her.
I was watching old Carol Burnett recently when they were her and Tim Conway and Vicki Lawrence came in for their town hall, and just watching old Carol. That Eunice, those sketches
Oh, yeah.
are the Gong Show
Amazing.
sketch, Feelings, where she's singing Feelings, and it's fucking abysmal. And then Eunice she's just had so much enough of her family, and she just turns into a cunt and screams. She's so funny, man. That is a fucking brilliant,
amazing.
67 to like mid 70s, ran or whatever.
Yeah,
or
We had
75.
the Harvey Korman, the Tim Conway, the Carol Burnett, and then the
Vicky Lawrence,
She was
Steve Lawrence.
Vicky
Lawrence was great as Mama, though.
She was. Yeah, I got sick of that character.
Did you?
I really did.
Well,
they really
pushed
pushed
the shit out
They
of it,
pushed
yeah.
the shit out of that character of hers. I didn't think she was as good as the others.
Well,
to be honest with you.
Eunice was the star of that sketch.
Oh, I know, of course.
That awful hairdo.
Carol Burnett played amazing characters. I mean, for the younger people in our audience, if you've never searched out the Carol Burnett show, does it hold up though?
Yes, some of
It
it's
does?
time. You have to. This was on regular TV, in the late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah.
And look up the sketch on YouTube. It's Carol Burnett, Eunice, does the Gong Show. It's a 2-part sketch, and this was live fucking television.
That format just doesn't exist anymore.
No.
The variety show.
Because I don't think anyone could pull it off.
No.
Is one of the reasons why it doesn't exist. I don't
No.
think who could pull this off. Name one fucking comic that could pull this off.
The closest thing is like SNL, but that isn't even near what this is.
Right.
But the variety show with the same cast doing these things.
Because those characters on SNL aren't as riveting. Like Eunice was a weird. Like you really felt sad for her too. Like she's just in this dog shit existence with this harmless but mope of a husband and this fucking horrible cunty mother. It was such a good show, man. Was she funny?
I think I want another coffee.
Thank you, Kenny.
That was
Slime through my coffee
a great
already.
show.
Fuck.
And there really wasn't much else to choose from back then.
No.
You put CBS on, you were watching this fucking show.
Feelings. Oh, her singing stunk.
She never set foot in that kitchen.
I don't know. We got to find one that works for radio.
Or just find her singing. It's just horrible.
Is it in this sketch?
Yeah. This is the Gong Show. She's trying to go. She's going to do the Gong Show, and she just rehearses. And it's at the end of this part.
I wrote a whole new thing for my song that I'm going to do out there. I got a
God.
real inspiration. Now, I want you to listen to it. I think you're going to like it. I want to see what you think about it, okay? Sit down! Sit down!
Look at Mama. Mama's just sitting there.
She's singing to her mama and Ed.
I asked you what you bought today.
Just a few necessities, Ed.
Necessities.
Yes, necessities. I mean, a
Constantly
person doesn't
yelling
go
at
on
each other.
TV looking like a sack of potatoes. I mean, why don't you just wise up? We are talking about national TV here.
And I am talking about the way you're leading us down to the poorhouse. Which, believe me, you better be prepared to move into when you come home next week.
If I come home next week.
Just what do you mean by that?
Well, silly,
learn all
Ed,
these
don't you
lines
realize
in 1
sometimes
week?
From
a
week to
person's
week.
on TV,
It's amazing.
a producer sees them,
And they're not looking
who
at
knows,
fucking
I
cue
might
cards.
Get a television part or something.
They
You
know their
have to stay out in
parts.
Hollywood for a while.
A television part? Eunice, you are nuts.
Fast forward a little bit to
You
it.
think so,
Oh,
Mama?
yeah, she sings.
Is that what you
I don't know
think?
where
Would
she
you
does
like
it.
to hear the letter again?
Lord, no, I would not.
Eunice, don't read it
When
again.
she'd scream at Mama, almost crying.
Dear Mrs.
I love when she would yell at her fucking
We
mother. She's just
enjoyed your
snapping.
audition and would like to have
You have to zip through it a little bit, 'cause it's towards the end of this.
Mama,
I think.
brings a day. Why don't
You've been fixing your late.
down on
Oh,
my
man.
face, trying to forget my feelings of love.
That's terrible.
Feel you again in my arms. Oh yes, feelings.
I don't think it works on radio, but it's
Yeah.
just Google it and watch it. It's fucking brilliant.
That's old school.
Yeah.
I want to see the Joe Piscopo. I saw Danny found an old Joe Piscopo commercial.
A commercial.
Yeah, he was
Bally's?
no, he's a spokesperson for Miller.
Oh, right. I remember
He was
this.
fucking
Yes.
huge. He was on.
Dude, you do forget how fucking
He
huge
was
Piscopo was.
huge. He got to fucking do Miller Lite or Miller commercials.
Yeah.
Did they have Miller Lite back then? Yeah, they were the big Miller Lite. Okay.
When I
played hoops, I could beat anybody. Still can. Yo, cheap little one-on-one or what? Get out of town, man. Chicken! At least I can enjoy a Miller Lite while I'm looking for a game, right? How about you, Peanut? Wimp. Light tastes great, but these beanpoles probably drink it because it's less filling. Hey, yo, beanpole, you want to show me what you got?
Spinning the ball on his head.
I'd like to get this turkey on the court. It's no contest. There's only one light beer, Miller Lite.
Yeah, walking through all these tall basketball players.
Joe.
But it's weird, you forget. I remember that commercial.
Imagine the pussy he was getting then.
Yeah.
With his mullet.
I know. Yeah, he did have a fucking mullet.
Joe always had a mullet.
Yeah, Joe's a mulleted fool. But I remember those commercials.
He is kind of a fool.
Joe.
A lovable one, though.
You forget how big he was. And we goof about some of his act, as it were. But remember when he did Frank Sinatra singing the Rolling Stones?
No.
It was a huge fucking bit.
Now I got to hear it.
He did, Frank singing Under My Thumb.
I'm not going to see
I don't remember that.
It's fucking huge. It was
Can
a
you find
huge
that?
bit. Yeah, find that bit. Frank Sinatra, Joe Piscopo
Can't
doing...
you see I'm watching Joe Piscopo dressed up as a professional wrestler?
Oh, Jesus.
These commercials, though, man, for the time
They
were
were
huge.
Which is it?
Huge.
They were
Piscopo, Sinatra singing Rolling Stones.
These were
Under My
Super Bowl
Thumb.
commercials, too, man. He had Miller Lite Super Bowl commercials.
Huge. That was one of the... I mean, when you think of Piscopo on SNL, this was one of his premier bits. Huge.
I'm not going to see the Stones. I'm just not going to pay that fucking money.
Oh, no.
I want to see them, too, but fuck them.
$7.50.
Fuck them. They're $7.50 a ticket bullshit. Fuck them.
Jesus, that's a lot of fucking money.
I would only pay that if I could have a meet and greet with them.
No Piscopo singing Under My Thumb?
No.
Not yet. Hang on.
Under my thumb. That
Oh,
girl,
right. I remember that.
she shut me down. My thumb, that chick. It was fucking funny, man. For the time. But, yeah, time does move by, doesn't it?
That's why we like younger women. It's a way, it feels like you're stopping time because you're going back to...
Is that it? I don't
a big
think
part
it's...
of it.
You know something? It's not that psychological. It's not that deep. It's, well, it's a lot to do with just what is physically attractive to you.
That's also correct.
I mean...
Yes, I like that too.
But there is... I understand what you're saying, because to sit there and have a conversation with a woman my own age is fucking horrendous. Shut up.
Well, here's why I agree with you, but you're right. It is a part of... It's just hotter, much hotter looking and to touch. But it's kind of hard to believe that from the man who likes the helicopters and fucking just likes all these childish things and wants to just sing karaoke. It's not like the rest of your life is grown-up stuff. You just want to shoot. You're a fucking child. You're wearing an Army Man shirt. You want to shoot guns and fly helicopters.
Army Man
Fucking 9-year-old.
I'm just like G.I. Joe.
Why the Army Man shirt?
I don't know. There
A lot of Army Man shirts.
I really do.
You
have
waiting
a
for
few
the
of them.
revolution?
Well, dare to dream. But no, 511 sent me a bunch of them.
Oh,
So
that's
I kinda
actually
wear 'em
under
all.
my thumb by the Rolling Stones.
Oh, yeah, 511 sent me a bunch of them, so I just wear them, and they're very comfy. But yeah, I realized my closet isn't full of adult clothing.
Well, once you step out of it, it will be. God, that's a terrible, dumb joke. It's just corny. We get it. It's gay.
I'm okay.
Good one, Joe.
Somewhere my dad's going, you're right, that fag.
At least we
My
got
dad had me pegged as a faggot. He really did. I hope before he died, he realized that, I was hetero, as much as I could be. I remember I didn't want to... we went out to California, me, my brother, Joe Curry, Frank Bush, our friends, to visit my dad out at the ranch. And I had pictures of things from back here in New York. My car, what I was doing for a living, my girlfriend at the time. But my girlfriend at the time was fucking heinously ugly.
Oh. Wait, how old were you?
Really ugly. This was maybe my mid to late 20s.
Oh, you had an ugly
mid-20s.
chick?
Mid-20s. Ugly as sin.
Was she fat?
No.
Why-
she was
why-
very skinny.
Why'd you go out with her?
Because I was a fucking broke-ass tin knocker.
Was she
And
good
it was
fuck?
A little hot. Not even.
Oh, no.
I don't even think she really liked sex that much, which is why I started cheating on her.
Okay.
But I did have pictures of her and stuff, and I remember my dad, and then my brother, who was going out with this very, very pretty girl. Oh. Yeah, and he actually brought her to California with this whole trip that we took. So there is this girl, very pretty, hanging out. My dad sees her. My dad was like, smitten with her and everything. And he kept asking me, so who's this girl? Where's, you got any? And I was like, yeah, I got pictures, but they're in the car. I never wanted to, get the pictures and show him. She was fucking bat-face ugly. And all I kept thinking was, God, he probably thinks again that I'm a fag. Because I didn't want to show him pictures of who my chick was.
You should have just brought a picture of another girl. Then your brother would have.
I should have, like Costanza at the fucking club. Yeah, this is my fiance. Yeah, my brother would, and then it reached the point where I think they were goofing on me. Where my brother and my dad would start going like, Anthony, why don't you? Where are the pictures? Where are the pictures? And they'd start laughing because I think they wanted me to show.
Had Joe seen her?
Oh, yeah.
So Joe probably said, Dad, she's a fucking beast.
Just ugly as sin.
How long did you date this monster?
Probably maybe 8 months, I guess. It was a while.
That's fine.
But yeah. Was she fucking ugly. Ugly. Yeah. I forgot about that.
I never went out with an ugly broad.
No?
Nope.
You're a lucky guy.
Banged a few.
Well, you were one of those guys, though, that had, attractive girls coming up to you.
I sure did.
Work.
I sure did.
I'm spinning plates and juggling, trying to fucking get attention.
She hopes to put up some numbers.
Did you put up those numbers?
I put up some numbers. With the good-looking broads. I did all right. I would rather not, go out with someone if they were ugly.
Yeah, well... And you know what? Some of us didn't have that fucking option.
Really?
We had to go out with whoever would fucking go out with us.
And this is how it works. I'll break it down. You're absolutely attracted to someone first. Yeah. And the people that deny that with the beauty is skin deep shit, shut up. We all look at people like, wow, she's really attractive. And then you hope that she has something behind her after that. That's how that works always.
Do you think it works that way with girls, too, though?
I remember.
As much? I think girls are a little more into personality.
They say that shit, but I don't believe it. They say that that's not as important, but I don't believe it.
It's as easy as getting blown off by some chick. It's just like she looked at you, was just like, nah, didn't give you a shot.
I'm not saying every girl's like that, that's for sure, but I think more girls will test the waters and see what the personality is like more so than a guy ever will.
I think you're right, but I think it's men are judgmental and they'll instantly make a decision.
Instantly.
But I think chicks will give you a chance, but you still need that. You need that time. You have to convince them to get the time.
Oh, the personality doesn't hurt, but I think women are
way more work.
But I think women are looking for a physical attraction as well.
Oh yeah, everyone is. But I think the women will give you a little more of the benefit of the doubt than the guys will, as far as looks goes, right off the bat.
Oh, you're probably right about that.
Yeah,
to a point. I remember when. Those feelings started happening. And we would go over to my mom's friend's house, and they had a daughter that was actually probably 2 years older than me at the time. We really got along. And I think both families were hoping, maybe, at least we would date. I was 14, 15.
Arranged marriage thing going on here?
And I remember thinking to myself, and I'm going to sound like a complete asshole. I'm like, I would never be seen with this fat broad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I said that to myself. I'm like, no. And she was great. She was, she was attractive and she had a great personality, but I remember thinking then, no.
A little chubby?
Yeah.
Too chubby for you?
Yeah. And maybe that's wrong. I don't know.
It's what it is. It can't be right or wrong. It's how you know.
But I was also,
how you felt.
like I said, 14-ish.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, man.
A lot of peer pressure there.
Yeah. Want a break?
Sure.
We got Bob Kelly coming in today.
Bobby.
And we got a Dana White phone call. And next week, I just want to promote that we're going to have Larry King in studio again. He's great. We love when Larry stops by. And his internet show is doing very well.
Of course.
Very well. CNN got rid of him. He goes on the internet, and that's the place where a lot of things are happening, and his show's doing well. He's getting a lot of A-listers and everything to do his show.
Wow.
So he's reinventing himself at his fucking age.
Go for him.
70-something, probably pushing 80 at this point.
Yeah, the internet's certainly a fucking viable option.
And then Quentin Tarantino, a lot of people are like, why didn't you get Quentin Tarantino? He was that serious.
He's in next week.
He'll be in next week, which means we got to go see that movie.
I'm going to see it, Django, and I'm also going to see, we have Judd Apatow, so I want to see his movie, too.
When is Judd coming in?
A couple weeks, I think.
Nice.
And I want to give out an email address.
Ooh. For chicks?
No, it's from my new advice show on Wednesdays from 10 to 11, and there'll be a replay at some point. Jim Norton Show at Gmail. And I've gotten some fucking, I Twittered it yesterday, I got a bunch of actually really good.
Gives you the right to give people advice. You're a wreck.
Well, I'm motivational and inspirational.
Whoa.
I'm going to start selling myself like a black radio station. Motivational and inspirational. You know?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm in.
I'm departmental, not detrimental.
What does that even mean, departmental? All right. Okay. Sounds good.
So, yeah, with your advice questions, I'm going to take live phone calls, and I'm also going to go to some emails and helpful. I've been actually pouring over them and with some very, very helpful advice. And I guarantee results.
What's the name of the show?
Jim Norton Show.
No, I thought,
it was something else.
No, you know why we didn't call it your friend Jim Norton? Because somebody on Twitter, normally on Twitter you want to strangle them, but they pointed out deftly that Allison Rosen, who her show is called Your New Best Friend, Allison Rosen, her podcast, and that was a little too close, so I didn't realize that. Huh. So I didn't want to call it something that's similar to somebody else. So that's her thing, and I don't want to step on it.
But you're more famous.
Exactly.
So you just take it.
Yeah, but I don't want to think I was taking her shit, so I just said, fuck it. I told Steve enough, this the Jim Norton Show. If that's not good enough, then, I don't deserve to have any success with it.
I like that Jim Norton Show. It's very talk showy.
I don't get it.
Very late night talk
Believe
show.
me, your friend Jim Norton I like a lot, but if it's close to someone else, then I'm not going to do it.
You're a good egg, Noonan.
Yeah, I wanted to call
What if there's another Jim Norton with a show?
Yeah.
Well, there's a Graham Norton with a show, the best talk show in the fucking planet.
And fucking Graham Cracker with his show.
Oh, fucking Ed Norton. Holy shit, we're going to go for hours here.
All right, Iraq, why don't you take us to break?
Sirius XM, the Opie and Anthony Show.
I'm sad alone in a boggy marsh. She's loved, she might be dead. She's loved, she's in my head.
I would imagine Weird Al Yankovic did something with this song, right?
Yes, he's Gump. He's Gump. Was it Gump?
Yep.
It was Gump.
Forrest
Very good.
Gump.
Fucking E-Rock knows Weird Al Yankovic. E-Rock actually is a fan of Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh.
You are, right, E-Rock?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Why? Oh, we did this break, too.
Did we?
Well, give me the quick answer again. I forgot.
Because it's what I grew up with.
Yeah, but I grew up with Dr. Demento, and I appreciate a Weird Al song every once in a while, but I wasn't all in.
No.
I wasn't all in like you. You bought his albums, right?
Yep.
Oh. Oh, no.
This is bad.
Pockets, chocolates? I guess. Why is his head shaved? Who's he supposed to be there?
This is fucking hilarious.
Pot USA? Little Pot USA. Oh, a Ruth Buzzy reference in the video? Good job.
Well, this song is...
The song is about a movie from 1994.
Yeah, this song is...
Yeah, but Ruth Buzzy is from a TV show from 1968.
But this song, how old is this song now?
90s, yeah.
94, 95. Around
We used to
Right,
play
yeah,
this
so-
at AF.
No, the Gump version I'm talking about.
Oh, the Gump version.
Yeah, at the same time.
Yeah, all right. So the song that Weird Al's doing is about 15 years old easy, if not more. Bob Kelly in studio. It's been a while. Hi, Bobby.
What's up? What's up, boys? I'm excited to be here, man. It's good
Are
to be
you?
back. You know, it's weird. Last time I was here...
Are you?
Good point. It's dark out now. Last time I came here, it was light out when I came.
Yeah.
Now it's just... I woke up this morning like, is my alarm clock wrong? Like, it's just pitch.
You never get up this early? You haven't been up this early since it's been dark this early?
Mm-hmm.
It's been this way for like fucking 2 months.
No, I don't have to.
We get an idea of what Alaska's about because there's probably... I think we get 4 to 5 weeks where when Kenny picks me up, it's light out. It's like, wow, this is cool, man. This is different. But literally only 5 weeks a year we get that.
Yeah.
Rest of the time we come here in the dark.
I don't know if I could do that. It's kind of fucking depressing.
I don't like the whole fucking dark in the morning, dark at night thing. There's times where
5 and it's dark.
It's terrible. It's cold, windy, and dark out. And all I'm thinking is, if it was summer, I would be out on a lounge chair in the sun for hours, or it would be hours. Passed out, of course.
Passed out with a sunburn on your face.
At 4:30 when
with
it gets
a little hand on your chest.
At 4:30 when it gets dark, you start settling down for the night. Like, I guess it's time to like eat dinner and start thinking about bed. 4:30. I mean, I don't do that, but you know what I mean. And you're right. Then you go, wait a minute. It's dark. I'm walking home. It's 5 o'clock. I would have at least 4 more hours in summer.
4 hours.
And we as a society can't figure out that falling back shit doesn't work anymore.
Fuck that.
Why can't we even? You know, they want us to figure out the fiscal cliff. They can't even figure out how to give us more daylight.
Yeah, we made this time shit up. Just fucking shift it.
Right, we could change this.
Yeah.
And the working stiffs, they work 9 to 5, so they never...
We made this shit up.
We did.
We made this shit up and we could fix it. But, you know, for the working stiffs that do 9 to 5, they go home and they can't go outside and enjoy themselves for a couple hours.
Yeah, I was just in Aruba last week. They don't do that fucking time horse shit.
I get it. It started because of the farming and all that, you know.
Yeah, but who the fuck farms? 8 people?
Well, that's why.
In America?
Right? Yeah. But why do we? Why? What's the reasoning now?
No. That was back
the
in the
reasoning
day
is we can't figure out anything.
You used to have dinner at 5.
Yes.
There was
That's
dinner at 5 o'clock, and you were done.
They would get up early in the morning to do their farming.
Yeah.
And then at night, when it was darker earlier, I guess they'd go into the barn or something.
And that's where those big breakfasts came from. Like, you know, that Grand Slam at Denny's, 19 eggs.
Sausages.
Yeah, sausage, bacon, pancakes.
Sausage. Yeah.
Yeah, that's for farmers, not fat fucks like me who wake up at 8 just to get that and then go back to sleep until 4.
Oh, my God, really?
Dude, there's nothing
That's
worse
the worst.
at a fucking hotel when they have the hotel with the free buffet.
Yeah.
That alarm goes ding, 6 o'clock. Get down there and get the first honey bun. I sat at a hotel. Where the fuck is it? Chicago. I don't know where the fuck it is. They had a pancake machine maker.
Yeah.
Where you push a button and 2 pancakes.
No.
Listen to me. 2 pancakes
I've seen this.
and not evenly sized, like perfect little every pancake is a little different, like a pancake should be.
Right.
Because if the pancake came out and every one was like the other one, this is fucking evil. This is not right. This is robotic
should never
shit.
happen that way.
Every pancake comes out. You hit a button, 2 pancakes come out.
I
I sat
there.
there.
It is. I've seen this.
I
actually had pancakes because of this machine. I don't like pancakes in general, but I'm like, fuck, I got to try this.
I sat there for 2 hours explaining to people because they didn't know what it was, and they'd walk by it. And I go, "It's a pancake machine. You hit the button and pancakes come out."
How many did you have?
I had to have at least 8 because I had to help people know what it was.
I can only eat
Nobody would
that shit
use it.
expands quickly when you eat it. I can only eat like 2 pancakes.
It is. It's like
they?
you're eating a sponge.
They're fucking amazing. These
Do you like
pancakes,
the pancake? That
they were
batter
so
dries.
thin.
Yeah, I like the Fruit Loops dispenser. Where you just turn the thing and
I
Fruit
want one of
Loops
those in
come
my
out.
house.
Like a gumball machine,
rules.
or
No, man, it's a big cylinder filled with Fruit Loops.
They have
and you
them in-
turn,
yeah.
It's just a basic turn the handle and fill up your bowl with
it's
Fruit
like
Loops.
like horse feed when you go to when you go to petting zoo.
you got to keep your hand flat when you feed.
Yeah, or your mouth open underneath it.
They don't have it figured out though because it crunches up some of the Fruit Loops.
A little bit at the end.
Little
They
bit,
have them in
little
the
bit.
airport lounges with like pretzels and peanuts.
Size. Where is this happening? This pancake machine.
I want one
In
for my
most-
house so bad.
Most motels at this point,
Really?
or hotels,
Like the hotels
Holiday-
with the Connell breakfast.
Holiday Inn Expresses,
Yeah.
that type, Hampton Inn, those type of places have the
they
pancake
have one
machine.
little fucking Guatemalan lady, and she runs the whole thing.
But
Really?
it's spotless. She takes her job very seriously.
very
I bet
great.
she runs the whole fucking show.
Yeah, let's do the whole fucking pancake village.
They don't run out of the whole milk when you need it for your Fruit Loops, right, Bobby? She's right there, fucking replacing everything.
You ever see a syrup container come apart like that? Holy shit.
Yeah, she probably did Captain Crunch and Toucan Sam.
Let's do it for Mrs. Butterworth and Aunt Jemima. Let's do it for Snap and Crackle.
Yeah, what's their whole platoon of cereal or something?
Fucking hey, Chip. Fuck.
Fucking hate you.
What do you say, Chip?
Oh, it's about a platoon of cereal.
Why wouldn't you have one of these? If you're a multi-millionaire, just a fucking millionaire, you got more than $2 million in the bank, you should have this
Pancake machine?
It should be in your kitchen like a coffee maker.
Who only has $2 million in the bank?
Oh, man.
Really? Oh my God, dude. That makes that feeling. Let me tell you something about the feeling you have that I don't have.
Oh, it was just a joke.
What's that in your feet?
That was just a joke, Bobby. Just a joke, Bobby.
I got some.
Not shortness of breath?
Actually, I got something to tell you guys.
Oh, no.
No, I'm kidding.
Better be.
His eyes open up.
Don't read into it. It's just a joke, Bobby.
You have more than $2 million in the bank. Oh my God. What a great
I'm just
feeling
joking.
that is.
Just a joke.
You guys are all fucking loaded.
It's better than 1 million. That's for sure.
You have 1 million?
No, I said it's better than 1 million.
Oh.
Have 2 million.
Oh, you have 2 million?
I'm not loaded.
I have one.
You have thousands. You're a thousandaire.
Thousandaire.
Right? I'm a fucking hundredaire.
Oh,
Bobby.
jeez.
That's not bad.
You're all right though. You're paying your bills.
Still better than pretty much except for you guys. Everybody on this floor.
There you go. You're paying your bills.
How was Aruba?
It's the best place on
Everyone
Aruba!
says it, but what about the windy part?
What windy part? You want
Everyone
the wind.
talks about the windy part.
There's no the wind.
They say there's a windy part of Aruba.
Say
if you're,
windy again.
If you're windy, if you're on that part, it's miserable. But if you've picked the right side where there's no wind, you're good.
You have no choice.
What do you mean?
One side of the island where the ocean,
right,
the Atlantic Ocean hits.
Okay,
that's windy.
Is the windy part, and nobody lives on that island except for a couple fishermen in huts made out of fucking.
So you don't
old
really go
Coke
to the
bottles.
ocean?
Oh,
You
no.
don't go to
The
the ocean?
other side is the Caribbean Sea.
Right.
Side, and that's where all the hotels and everything are, and it's white sands, and it's beautiful. Look, you can see.
Oh, so why do they talk about the windy part all the time?
That side of the island, which you can go on, it's like a national park. You can rent the 4-wheel fucking vehicle, and I went on that this time. All these little roads, I went all up these roads, and they have all ruins and caves and shit you can go in.
So not roads. They're paths.
Yeah, you need like a 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
I love, sometimes you see tourists in their little fucking Yuri, little tiny, those little European Yuri cars.
Oh, those cars, yeah.
Little tiny like golf cart wheels, and they're on that side of the island, and they're just fucking stuck.
Holy shit, then all of a sudden there's a fucking housing development with a golf course.
Do they have a little town in Aruba?
Yeah, they got a bunch of little towns. They got, they got malls and all that shit.
No, I mean a town where you walk and it has a little like maybe
they got casinos.
Maybe it has a little fudge store.
Oh yeah, they got 2 of them. They got actually 3
little
of them.
coffee shop, couple nice restaurants, a place to have a few beers.
Downtown,
little shopping.
Where I used to stay at the Renaissance, they have a private island that you go out to in the morning. There's a boat that just ships you back and forth. It's a 10-minute ride. And it's a
Why is that better
island.
than just going on the beach? Because it looks like the beaches are nice.
The beaches are great.
Are they crowded?
No, nothing.
That's why I like the Turks and Caicos. The beaches
Yeah,
aren't
but it's-
crowded yet, and they don't have the people marching up and down trying to sell you shit yet.
No, they don't have any of that here.
Oh, good.
Hate that shit.
There's like fucking Bahamas.
Nothing better than trying to lay down on the beach and
it gets
get a little
exhausting.
relaxation. You're on the beach, and it's like braids, shirt, kerchief. Fuck, shut up. I'm sleeping.
You didn't want to be talked to?
Not at all. Except for the guy with the drinks in the coconut. Love that guy.
I was right here.
I want a sweet coconut drink, like coconut with like a little bit of Coca-Cola in it.
Really?
Coconut drinks are great, though.
So you can't have alcohol.
All right.
I know. That's the only time you could really have coconut is with an alcohol drink.
Alcohol.
Yeah,
Alcohol
Aruba's
is
the shit.
overrated.
Aruba's a shit. You can't fuck with Aruba.
I want to go there now.
me too.
It's not as cheap as, I mean, it's expensive because it's Dutch and all that shit. They fucking charge you an arm and a leg, but it's not, to New Yorkers, it's not
You
expensive.
stay in a nice place?
I fucking stay in all the places. They redid all the places. So we stay at this like boutique place, Manchibo Bay or some shit, whatever the fuck it's called. And all the rooms are redone with the nice beds. It's not that flat mattress
I hate
with
that.
that shitty flower
It's like
pattern.
it's like a wrestling mat.
Yeah, a wicker
Yeah.
chair. Fuck off. It's like antique furniture. It's all brand new plasma screens, walk-in showers. It's great.
I hate a wicker chair.
Ugh, I hate wicker.
I hate wicker.
I don't mind it to sit.
Rattan. It's rattan.
If it's made properly,
Shut up.
it's a nice.
Do you have
rest.
wicker?
Uh-oh.
What?
Do you have wicker in your house?
No.
Oh,
I have
see,
a,
it
I,
never
when I
fits.
go to these places,
It never
they
fits
get
in a
nice
house.
wicker chair.
Although that wicker chair seems a bit out of place.
I have a wicker hanging chair in my apartment. It's in the middle of my apartment. Yes, I just hang there and I sit in my wicker and I read.
No, you don't.
Star
Thank
magazine.
God you don't. Star.
What do you do in Aruba? Just chill out?
Yeah, we did this. That's why I love going there too. 'Cause we've been there fucking 18 times. So all that Magellan shit that women like to do. We gotta go here. My friend told me to go.
Thank God.
It's all over.
It's over.
We wake up.
Now you relax like you belong there.
Well, the only stressful part is you got to plant your claim every morning with your fucking
Towels.
your palapa.
What's
you
a
gotta
palapa?
The big thing you got to lie on there.
Is that what you were just doing in the bathroom?
Yeah. You got to go out at like 6:30, put your towels down on a lounge chair before that fucking French douchebag comes out.
Yeah.
Is it crowded?
No, it's not crowded, but you want up front, right near the ocean. You want the best little umbrella, and you got to wake up real early.
Oh,
and
fuck
then
that.
once you wake up early, that guy will wake up earlier, and then he'll. So you got to kind of keep getting up.
Yeah.
But or give the towel boy.
Well, because the hours I keep, I'm the one first on the beach, and I put my shoes and my book and everything I can to get the proper chairs.
Yeah.
In the prime spot.
Yeah, because what happens is everybody kind of gets their own umbrella, and that's your umbrella for the week. But then somebody new comes in and wakes up earlier and takes somebody's umbrella.
Right, and that fucks up
Now we
everything.
got to go over here,
Of
and those
course.
fat lesbians have to move back one, and then that fucking shitty couple from the Netherlands has to move over.
Yeah.
Now you fucked up everybody's vacation.
You know how pathetic? I'm the first one up in a resort.
Right.
And they don't even have the coffee made. You know how they kind of have those like poolside, breakfast thingies? And I'm there waiting for the fucking coffee that gets so annoyed. The sun's not even up when I wake up.
Yeah, I'd
rather get up really early, watch the sun come up and all that shit, have coffee, take a walk on the beach, know when the fuck is around. And then when it gets really hot, that's when I go in and chill out for a couple hours.
You go in the place.
I go take a nap.
Really?
Fuck yeah.
I
And then I
wake
come back out and get the rest of the day in.
I woke up early every day. I woke up at 6:37.
I love
and I
being up
stayed
that
up
early on
all day.
vacation.
That's
well,
very
slept
precise.
on the beach. What's that?
You're making a joke about precise. The time was that you woke up 6:37.
6:30. It's fucking
That's
I
very
don't,
precise.
I don't understand the people that sleep in.
Oh my God.
That's the best part of the day when you're on one of those islands.
How does your brain work that fast to put that joke together? I don't even.
It just does.
How the fuck?
Oh, Jesus,
Chip
Chippa.
stinks. 6:37.
If you're out partying, though, it's hard to get up early, even
don't
when you're
party,
at
dude.
a.
I don't
no, I mean,
party, that's
but if
you.
you are,
would love Aruba.
very
out.
hard. I've been to Aruba.
Oh, yeah?
Fucking love it.
Oh, it's
yes,
the fucking little casinos that you'd be king at.
crazy. I love it. Yes.
Nobody gambles. Everybody's on penny slots except for you at a fucking table with $20,000.
Ant's ruining everyone's having good natured time and he's screaming, "Fucking hit me!" They're like, "What's wrong with this guy? We're supposed to be having fun."
Racial epithets at the table.
Did you go to the creperie?
No.
Someone's telling me great restaurants, candy shops. It's Mentality Magazine on Twitter.
Oh.
And the creperie.
I didn't go there.
Those creperie places stink.
I don't like crepes.
And then they fancy it up with some fucking fudge or
fucking Nutella.
strawberries or Nutella. Right?
Nutella and a fucking.
Nutella is so overrated, by the way.
Let's not get carried away.
You like the Nutella?
It's
huh?
chocolate in a can.
Yeah, there's better chocolate to get
It's
out
chocolate
there.
you can put on
Chocolate
bread.
for breakfast. For some reason, it's okay.
I'm not gonna lie. The fattest guy in the room's going, "Fuck Nutella." No, all right, chocolate you
Yeah,
can put on a
that's all
sandwich.
right.
Good shit.
I'm in.
Did you have fun? Were you a good boy or a bad boy? Did you eat okay in Aruba?
I worked out. We worked out every day.
Good, you did.
And then we. I mean, I fucked off a little bit. But here's the thing: we woke up every day early. We went to bed at 9:30 one night.
Ugh.
That's
Dude,
late.
Listen,
That's late,
I was
though, on
so
vacation.
tired. We woke up at 6, worked out, and then going in the water and doing all that shit that makes you tired.
Yeah.
Then went snorkeling, and then went to dinner at 9:30.
Snoop it, dude.
Snooping? No, I'm not a snooper.
Not snoopering.
Snooperin'.
I don't even do that. I don't do those tour shit things anymore. You can drive.
Bobby's fads. Bob goes through fads.
I know, you get us
Where
all
it's
involved
like,
with your
"Dude,
fads and then you blow it
This
off.
is the best thing. You're going to love it. And then you talk to him a month later. He's like, I haven't done that. Fuck that. That
I don't
sucks."
snooba. I just go on the iPhone. I got the app to snooba.
Oh, now he's got
What's this?
What is that? I hope
it's a charger.
What is this?
Headphone fucking.
You know what?
Little yo-yo.
That's your little
thing.
gadget. What is it?
I hate the headphones. How you put them in your pocket.
And they tangle, Bob.
And they tangle.
They
and I
do.
hate it.
Me too.
What do you
And
do?
now I bought
What
this.
do you do?
It's
What
like
do you do?
it's like a little thing of floss.
All
it
you
looks
do
like.
is pull it out.
Like you're pulling floss out,
And
but
then
it's
you
your
just
headphones.
unhook that.
Oh.
And then you use your headphones and then fold them in half when you're done and you pull it down and boom.
All right. What happens?
Come on, son.
I
What
just don't like
happens-
carrying shit around.
Yeah, but look
That's
at that.
my problem.
That goes right in your pocket.
Bobby, what happens if it booms after you take it off?
What do you think? Boom. You don't boom after it takes it off.
No.
Oh, what do you mean?
What if you take it off
Yeah.
and then it spools up on you?
It spools up after you take it off?
Yeah.
It doesn't do that.
It could.
It could in a bad world.
Well, then how do you fix it? That's a fucking problem.
I want you to be positive.
That's
amazing.
a problem.
It's amazing how annoyed I get when my fucking headphones are tangled.
Someone is a millionaire because they came up with that.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
but
a
they sold
millionaire.
one unit.
Yeah.
Now, what happens if it goes?
It's called a recoil.
Can I see the
What
recoil?
happens if it goes?
No.
Can I see it?
No, you can't touch anything that can be broken. Do you think I'm on here promoting I don't know you? Like, I've never met
Why?
you?
What happened?
You think the beard
What happened?
disguises your shittiness?
What happened? I just want to see the
Bobby,
recoiler.
make it recoil without the headphones on it.
Don't do that.
What
Why
will
would
happen?
you do that? It would-
That's a fucking flaw then.
I hope that you accidentally put that in
Why did you
while
just
they're
turn
in your
into
ear.
a fucking yenta from Long Island? That's a fucking
That's
flaw.
a flaw.
That's a flaw, Bobby.
Oh, I don't like when it recoils like that. It gets all tangled. It frightens
Very
me.
frightening.
It makes a snapping noise.
I bought one from my friend, and it recoiled
It
in her
recoiled.
pocket in church.
She had to throw it away.
Yeah, her lipstick was ruined. It recoiled and it snapped the edge of the lipstick off. All over Dolores's purse. Yeah, it got caught in a charm bracelet. Her wrist broke. She has osteoporosis and her wrist broke. Ugh.
Oh.
All tangled.
You're tangled.
Not really.
No, you're
Oh, my
tangled.
cord's always tangled. It
You
makes
ever,
me
you
ill.
ever wear the headphones all tangled?
No, because
It's
it
like
touches
fucking
my,
wrapped around your neck like it's choking you. But
it tickles my cheeks and neck. It makes me crazy.
I'm already done.
Look, see, I'm done now too.
I'm done, though.
I'm done.
No.
From the man that brought you the
me see
fucking
those.
bandolier.
From the man who bought the bandolier, the BBP bag.
Right.
I got a new bag, too.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
actually, it's
You know
the
what
best.
the name of your fucking reality show should be? Gadget Zilch.
That's a great fucking name.
That is a good
It's a
name.
great
Holy
idea
shit.
for a
Gadget
show too. I ain't
zilch.
giving you my fucking headphones. What do you think? I was born yesterday
dude,
too.
I don't fucking break technology.
You
No,
sure?
Bobby will
You
just show you how it
You
works.
sure?
I don't fuck with break technology.
No, I mean the
love
Samsung
technology.
S3 headphones. They're making it with some other shit where it doesn't tangle as much.
They're
It
actually-
tangles a
it's-
little bit.
It's
a little
cord,
bit.
yeah. Let me see.
I have the
Check.
Bose
No, I don't
ones.
trust you. I'm not
Bose.
stupid.
I don't like Bose.
Hey, what happened to the bandolier? You done with that?
No, I still got it.
What's your new bag?
The new bag is you can charge up to 4 devices in it.
Oh.
And it charges, you can charge your iPhone 4 times.
Bobby,
What?
this is the show you should be pitching.
What?
Yeah.
Trying out all new gadgets.
Yeah.
I would watch
Gadgets,
this
so-
show.
I.
Because you find shit no one knows about yet. I don't
It's
know
the-
about this fucking
It's the best bag
headphone
ever.
thing you're talking about.
You travel, you forget, your phone dies, you just plug it into your bag.
And just how you work things like, and then you do this and boom.
Oh, this is the best, though. You want one of these? I'll get you one for Christmas.
No, but the problem is then it's more shit you got to carry around.
This?
No, I don't.
Wow, why so, that was just mean.
If you acted
That was
like
just
that in your
mean.
audition yesterday, you would have got the part. that was really good.
So Aruba was good.
Aruba's the best.
You have for 10 days. I missed
all,
Bob.
It's all New York and Boston people. and
Where do
then
I go?
Those flatbacks.
Because maybe I go to Aruba this year.
Yeah, but
with 2 kids. Holy fuck!
If you're like me, I like boutique hotels that mainly adults stay at, or there's some kids, or you want to stay where all the fucking kids
No,
and families.
I don't want-
Or do you
Sure.
like Keith Robinson, a 5-star hotel?
He's
motherfucker.
right. I agree with Keith.
Yeah, I don't like that though. 5-star, you got to go walk through this fucking hotel, go in an elevator up here, walk down a fucking ice cold hallway, and
ice cold hallway.
Yeah,
Yeah, who wants
I
that in the
fucking love
fucking
it.
in the summer?
No, they fucking
You
don't know how to do
they
AC
don't,
right.
They don't do AC right, man. They
You
just
freeze your fucking balls off.
yeah, dude. The corner of your mouth has white
Right.
fucking snowflakes on it by the time you get back.
I want a
What is that
nice
about?
fucking 5-star hotel.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, but you don't go out. Like we were in Brazil, you came out at like when the sun went down, like fucking Count Dracula. His fucking white shins and an Aussie shirt.
So of course
He had-
the 5-star
He didn't even
hotel
bring
room's
fucking
nice.
swim trunks. He brought fucking just jean shorts and would show up as the sun went behind the favelas. Fucking ghoul would come out.
I want a nice 5-star. I want a gentleman's hotel. Mr. Norton, may we help you? Yes, I'd like to have some Caesar salad delivered to my room, please.
But if you're on an island, you want to check out the island, don't you?
I could do both. I'm going to check out the island. Where are you going back? Back to my 5-star hotel. Then where? Back out to the island.
Then you would hate
where? Back to my 5-star hotel.
Then you would hate Club Med because Club Med was all about. They showed me my room. This is years ago, and like, where's the fucking TV? Oh, we don't believe in TVs at Club Med because we want you to socialize and be out of your room.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Yeah, Club Med
obviously.
stinks.
That's
Yeah.
too much because no matter what, at the end of a long day, you want to turn that fucking TV on.
Club Med is for guys who wear like sweatbands around the top of their head.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I'm trying to
Those
picture
fucking
that.
idiots.
Actually, I liked Club Med.
Oh, it
I didn't
stinks.
like the room. The room was horrible. It was a
yeah.
horrible
I
sleep.
like-
It was all like cinder blocks. There was no.
Do you remember the song?
Everything sweated. Your wallet even sweated.
Do you remember the song? A Club Med Vacation, the antidote for civilization.
I do remember that one.
How
Yes.
the fuck do you remember that? I like being in a room where you walk out and you step out of the back door and you're in sand.
Yeah,
and there's the beach. That's the only. That's what I like. I don't like fucking walking through a lobby and through. You got to walk 20 miles. It takes 20 minutes to get to your fucking stupid lounge chair.
Yeah, who wants a lobby?
Why would you want a lobby?
I love a lobby.
I like a good lobby.
I love a lobby.
See, it's different than when you're on an island.
No, it's not.
It really is.
I am on an island.
That shit rules if you're in Philadelphia or something.
I
but-
want a lobby everywhere. They don't call me Lobby Jim for nothing.
Yeah.
Where's Jim? In the lobby. Where else?
It takes fucking forever to get to the fucking beach.
Good.
and you're-
I like a nice slow trip.
The elevator stops at every floor. It's like I just want to be on the sand.
I'm fucking the Griswold too. I buy every
Yeah.
float, every stupid thing at this.
Really?
I get these little pillows for your chair that keep your towel on. It says I love Aruba. Ugh.
That's why you should do a gadget show.
My wife hates me. Me walking to the beach, I have the floats, I got the noodles, I got the pillows.
You got
just a colorful fat fuck walking to a chair.
You really do just say tourist.
Bob is a tourist.
Yes.
Oh my God, you don't even know.
The ugly American tourist.
Inner
This
tube
is-
around your waist.
Europeans, they come out with a towel, a pack of cigarettes,
Yeah.
and
their sunglasses.
and a book,
And a hatred
and
of
a fucking
Jews.
book. Yeah, exactly. And a fuck yeah.
They don't know how to enjoy themselves, Bobby.
No, they do. They, as Americans, we have to have every. You can tell the Boston and the New York. They have fucking
Yeah.
floaties and all this coolers and it's just
Yeah.
they're making sandwiches on the beach.
They're
and
smoking.
That's how we go to the beach.
Europeans,
Right.
fucking towel and a book, and that's
fuck
it
them.
all day.
Yeah, because they're used to
Fuck
having
them.
nothing and being bombed in a blitzkrieg. We like fucking gentlemanly comforts.
Yes.
Hey, where's your cooler? I'm going to wait 6 hours to have some water. Asshole.
Bring your own shit.
Yeah, like
Yes.
Bob. Bring all your shit, your gadgets. Bob brings his fucking
Oh, all
computer
his
on the beach.
Gadgets.
I have my iPad and my iPhone.
Yeah, why
You can't
wouldn't you?
see your iPad on a beach.
Yeah, you can.
It's all fucking glary.
Yeah, you get sand on it.
What are
You
you,
know what,
fucking
dude? Play
Kindle supporters?
Django.
glary.
Yeah, you can. You put it up bright, and then you fucking get under the
Then you put
palapa.
the towel over your head and fucking make a dark room for yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see it.
No, you can't.
Yes, I did
Stop
it. I
You-
did
no,
it.
you didn't.
Do you
Wait
read
a
a
minute, didn't I? Oh my God!
Do you read a good book on vacation?
I have to read some books now. So
Really?
Why?
I just
Oh.
yeah.
Bob has to read
Bobby.
Eyebrows.
That's great.
Avenue Q eyebrows. What is that?
That's you.
I'd buy that.
That's you and your
I
iPad
think
on the
I
beach.
bought that.
That's somebody.
I bought that
yeah,
hoodie.
Looking at a fucking screen on a computer with a cone kind of dark room thing
Big
over it.
sock almost.
Yeah, it's a sock.
Over
You can
the
see the
screen.
computer.
Go
yeah.
for him.
I like it. Well, you've never been to.
No, but
you
I
don't go on vacation.
No, but
at all.
It's hard with the radio show.
Why? We go on vacation.
No, but I mean,
what do you do while we're in a Caribbean island?
It's just hard to.
I love that.
I hit an island every year.
No, as soon as he said that, I looked at YouTube like, you
wait a
guys
minute.
always.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but we don't plan vacation that far in advance, and a lot of times one will go while the other stays.
I plan my trip last minute and always get a good fucking.
I don't have anyone to go with.
I'll go with you.
Dude, you don't
Let's
need
go.
anyone.
I would
Just
like to go.
go.
I would like to bring.
Just
you,
go and
Anthony,
chill
Opie.
out.
Well, I'll go.
I fucking go.
Go to Aruba. We'll get on JetBlue. Fucking direct flight.
How many hours?
17.
Yeah, that's a little.
I want to go to.
It's
I want to go to.
four.
I want to go to
It's 4
fucking Dubai.
I don't want to go there.
Nah.
Fucking.
I have an invite to go to.
I do
Dubai.
want to go there, but I don't want to go there for a fucking vacation. I want to go on a tropical vacation where I don't have to worry about getting my head cut off or
Well, that's true.
look at a bunch of chicks on the beach that with nothing, just covered.
Oh wait, Aruba? Do they go topless?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, there's just tits everywhere.
Oh, Jesus.
There's just titties everyweither.
I'm not gonna,
So that's great.
I'm not even going to say anything.
So that's great. What's
What?
wrong with that? That one's too easy.
I know. That's why I've done it.
It's just, there's just tits everywhere.
And that's a problem.
Well, they're not great tits. It's not like it's fucking fantastic titties.
You
There was
realize there's a
one chick-
lot of bad tits out there.
There's a lot of bad
You
tits.
realize that?
But they don't, Europeans don't care about their bad titties.
No, they don't care about their fucking fat asses. They don't care about
Hair.
The guys don't care that they're fucking wearing that marble bag fucking
With
dick.
the pubic hair flying out the sides of it.
Oh, God.
I bought
Right?
5 of those.
No, you
I did, and we got to
Sewed them
Aruba.
together.
All right.
I'm kidding.
All right, stop.
I'm sorry.
All right, get off me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she threw them out before we got there. She threw them out as.
Why would you buy 5? You have to
I
buy
want-
a lot of everything.
I
right?
want. Yeah, I bought every color. That's what you do when you like something.
I'm just
Right?
asking.
If you're black, what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't.
Well, they do. I need that in every color.
Or if you're Arthur.
Right, that's true. Arthur?
That's his accent.
Who?
I'm singing it for Bobby. That was his
Who
Boston
did he
accent.
say it again, Bobby?
Arthur.
You said author.
No, now
Arthur.
he's trying to fix it.
Yeah, now you're fucking me up.
It's Arthur.
Now you made me insecure. Anthony.
Arthur. No, it's Arthur.
Arthur. It's Arthur.
All right, we're gonna break. Bob Kelly's
Perry's
here.
wife?
Yeah, I know.
Now, don't you hate Perry's wife?
He's gonna take the knife out of the cheese. Bobby, what are you promoting? We got to take a break here.
We're at tonight. I'm at Stanhope House in Stanhope, New Jersey. It's a new club.
You working with Doug?
Oh, boy.
Where's Stanhope House?
Stanhope, New Jersey.
Oh, there's a Stanhope, New Jersey.
Right next to Stanhope.
What Stan give it all up? Hope.
And then tomorrow night I'm at. It's terrible. It's the worst.
Horrid.
Sometimes they're good though. No. Tomorrow night I'm at Uncle Vinny's in Point Pleasant, which
yeah.
is
Who was just in here? Oh, Foot played it.
Yes.
Right?
who?
Joe Curry.
Joe Curry.
Plankfoot, my friend. We call him Plankfoot.
Right.
Everyone knows him as Joe Curry.
He
We
was
call
at-
him Plankfoot because he was tapping his foot in a barn one day when we were all drinking whiskey and smoking marijuana cigarettes. And he was tapping his foot to some Charlie Daniels music. And as he tapped his foot, which he has got giant feet, dust was swirling off the floor around his foot, like in a vortices, like you dropped a plank and it hits the floor and the dust goes whoosh. So we called him Plankfoot.
So weird how
This name
what a
stuck
great
since
storyteller you are.
1977.
You're a fucking great storyteller.
I try.
Oh my God! You should talk to children. Wait a minute.
He does.
Oh, God, much to the chagrin of the police.
Sure.
Sure.
Bobby, could you tell another story today? Storytelling with Bob
Oh,
Kelly.
God.
You got maybe a scenario later today?
Yeah, maybe later tonight. We can always tell a story to the kids.
It has
out
to be
there
different than
listening.
the other
Yeah,
one,
it's
though.
true.
The other
I
one
forget
was a
what-
cabin in the woods and it was snowing and
Yeah,
all that.
no, we could talk about Aruba. I mean, it's a
Maybe a beach scenario, a little storytelling
Yeah,
with the
maybe.
beach.
We can work it out.
All right.
But yeah, this weekend, tonight, Stanhope House. Tomorrow, Uncle Vinny's in Point Pleasant. So go to my website, robertkellylive.com for the tickets and availabilities.
Sirius XM. The Opie and Anthony Show.
Bob Kelly in studio. It's Friday. We played this for you, Bobby.
Ah, right. Kokomo.
Bringing you back to Aruba.
There's only one part of the song I like.
What part?
The Aruba. All the other places suck. You'll get beheaded and your wife will get raped. Fucking, they'll just smell marijuana on her pussy.
Is that part of the pitch?
Oh my God, man, she smells like marijuana. The pussy smells like marijuana. Ganj, man.
I hear you got to be careful in Jamaica.
Yeah, you can't leave the fucking. That's why I hate these places.
Yeah. Nassau, Bahamas. Got to be a little careful.
The drive from the airport to the resort is always a treat. Looking at all the tin shacks and poverty. And you realize, oh boy, if I got let out here, I'd probably die.
Aruba has that too, but you don't have to. They're not fucking killing people.
Opie, promise I'll get you in a. I can't even read his writing this year.
Oh.
What is this?
Oh, it's
Matt Paxton. I'm
Paxton's Happy Holidays. 5 decisions away. Golden poop.
Yeah, but you know what?
Ornament.
He chickened out a little bit because his poo looks like a Christmas tree. Let's be honest with each other. Does that look like poo?
Well, it looks like a nice
poo.
soft serve shit.
My poo looks like fucking a bunch of little cockroaches. Whatever lump I have in my asshole that mushes my poo. Makes it flat.
This is today's plug-all, I guess.
What do you have, a Play-Doh Fun Factory tumor in your ass? Comes out shaped like a star.
I haven't had a fucking nice fucking missile poo.
Why?
I don't know.
What are you eating?
Missile poo.
I shit 3 times a day. I'm great. I just don't.
It just comes out all broken up and shit.
Yeah. Now that the seawater's been in me, it's all.
When was the
like
last time you had
white.
a poo where you technically didn't have to wipe?
Wow.
Where you go for the wipe and go, holy fuck, this rules.
When I was 1.
Really? How are you guys eating?
I haven't had that in a long time. What the fuck?
Jimmy just farted, but he did like a fucking fist pump.
He did kung
He did
fu?
like like when a hockey player scores and they put their skate up and pull their fist back. That's what Jimmy did while he farted.
That's hockey, though. We don't
Oh,
know
what's
hockey.
that?
We
What
don't
is
know.
hockey?
We don't know. We don't know what's going on.
Danny's wearing my hat.
The hat.
The
oh,
fucking
Jesus,
hat.
Jimmy. Okay, wow.
Does it smell?
Yeah, I kind of smell it. I smell it.
So, Matt Paxton, thank you for the ornament.
Yes.
Yo, the duty ornament, yes.
He was bragging about the duty ornament, but it turns out it looks too much like a Christmas tree. I would have went all in.
How do you make it look more like shit?
Make it look like shit.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. You make it look like a turd.
He made you know what made it look like
that's
the
soft.
tip.
That's
the tip.
soft serve.
The
that's
tip
a soft
on the top.
serve.
The tip
you know
off.
what you'd have to do to make a shit look like that?
Right.
You got to move your hips.
He wasn't brave enough to go all in, so he wants people to think it's an actual Christmas tree. Is what I'm getting at.
maybe.
That's all.
Look,
But thank
he's trying
you.
to sell a few. You know?
Thank you.
I'll put it
Thank
on my
you.
tree with pride
Oh, come
next to the ornaments the other listeners and whatnot have sent.
Yeah, I'll put that on my tree.
What's wrong with you?
All right, I got it.
Did you get a tree, Anthony?
I have.
He's all in.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees in my house
Right now.
right now.
Regular Christmas trees?
Regular size. One is giant in the living room.
Any personalized ornaments though?
It's like fucking 15 feet tall. And then the other ones are standard size
Any
trees.
personalized ornaments on it?
No, but I
is it
did get.
all-
No, they're pretty much your generic ornaments. But I did get a listener that sent me some authentic late 1930s German ornaments.
Were they fucking earlobes?
No,
and teeth?
Instead of stringing popcorn, it's stringing teeth.
It's got a bunch of luggage handles and fucking.
I got a tree, Bobby.
Well, you got a
And
fake one or a real one?
You love
my
gadgets.
God. Oh my God! Yes.
You can appreciate my fucking tree.
The clap on, clap off?
Oh no.
What?
It's the snowing Christmas tree.
What's that mean?
It actually snows.
Shut the fuck up.
I know you're in.
It's.
I know you're in.
You'll love it.
Show him the snowing Christmas tree.
It's hilarious.
And I got it. And my 2.5-year-old has decided that it's way more fun to take all the fake fucking snow and throw it around the
I
apartment.
knew that would happen. Did you? You set it up yesterday?
Oh yeah.
How'd it go?
I got a video.
What does
I'll
your
put up
16
later.
and a half year old think about your trees?
Bobby, now here's the snowing Christmas tree.
Fucking Edgar's
Look,
fingernails.
Look.
God, I hate him.
It's terrible.
There
right?
it is, Bobby. The snowing Christmas tree. Comes out like a sprinkler on top. I understand, but then look, it's snowing.
Where does this fucking
Exactly.
stupid snow go?
Look
into a big fucking collector.
into an umbrella. at
then,
the bottom.
and then it goes back into the tree.
Now, is it a vacuum
Look
thing
at
or
Bobby's
an auger?
face. He kind of likes it.
Oh, Bobby loves a gadget.
Where do you put the presents?
Around the tree.
You got to get another tree. I'm going to have another tree. This is like a goof tree.
You can't have a cat. If you have a cat,
Oh
with
my
that,
God, they're gonna shit comes spraying out the top of your tree. That'd be hilarious. The cat shits in it, it gets picked up and just sprays shit.
Can't have a cat. You can't have a 2.5-year-old. I realized. He decides he wants to fucking play in the fake snow and throw it around the house.
You can put trees under that. You put gifts
Trees
under
under
that.
it?
No, not little trees. You put gifts under it.
Yeah, look, there's little.
See, you
gifts.
could do that.
Yeah, you got a fucking animal. That thing's gonna go. Just you can fucking see him.
Bobby,
imagine if you had a
hunched
pet
over.
monkey.
Let's be honest. You kind of like it. You kind of like it.
I do.
You kind of like it. This
is that the tree comes with it? That's not something you put on.
No. It's all,
What do you think? You hollow the trunk out?
Yeah, I know you make those things individually. The snowflakes out of granite.
It's kind of good, right?
Opie, is it a vacuumy type thing, airflow, or is it a machine that augers the shit up?
I have no idea.
No?
Who got it? You or your wife?
I actually, I kind of saw it in the store window, and my wife said, "You know what? I'm going to make him happy," and she fucking ordered it. I wasn't actually going to buy it.
Then he saw the Corleone gunned down headline in the paper.
Look at that! Look, it's snowing in your house. How festive is that?
Okay, let me ask you a question. Does it make a noise? I imagine this
no
makes a
noise. No noise.
It's got to be.
This is what you hear.
That's a fucking noise.
Oh my God.
Well, you could go either music or no music. I usually go no music.
That music stinks.
But
It makes
you
a
could go
sound.
music.
It goes.
You hear the sound?
That's what rape victims hear in their head while they're being raped.
Is that what you heard, Bobby?
Listen to the sound. It sounds like it's snowing outside. That's all you get.
How festive.
That's actually a nice. That's pretty badass.
That is.
And then the
pretty
branches
fucking
all
nice.
have snow on them.
I kind of
That is
like
pretty
it.
nice.
I know you like it. That's why I'm bringing it
I
up.
get that.
This is made for you, Bobby.
I don't know
Not
if I
so,
like
not so much for me and a 2.5-year-old.
I don't like the big umbrella underneath. I wish that was a little smaller.
Well,
Or it looked a little different than literally.
umbrella.
It's literally an
No,
umbrella.
but you can hang some shit.
Yeah.
You can fucking figure it out
That
to
looks
make
like
it
the
look cooler.
prototype because it's an umbrella. It looks like the prototype the guy made in the garage.
Right.
Now, what we're
Before he went
planning
on
on
the show.
having, what we plan on having for the bottom is a container unit, but
For right now, I use this umbrella from Costco because it serves the purpose.
And they mean well, but you do get snow everywhere else too. It's
Really?
not
It
just
does.
going into the umbrella.
yeah, it's got to bounce off of
make sure-
shit.
I got
doesn't eat
I got
that.
fake snow all over my house. I've had it for 2 hours
Oh God!
before you went to bed last night.
You
And
got to
there's-
make sure
there's snow everywhere. Already.
because if he eats that,
I eat it.
Is it?
I put mustard on. I eat that fucking shit.
He's good. He's good as far as not eating shit like
Okay.
that. He's good so far. So I don't know.
I like it. I'd get it.
Yeah.
I'd get that. Yeah, fuck yeah, it looks great. How
It
great
really,
is that?
it really is festive.
How you can't fuck with that?
It really
It's snowing
is festive.
inside.
You know what,
Inside
dude?
your house.
You got the snowflakes, boom, they go up, boom, dude, they come out, they go all over you. You got your presents, dude, you got your plug. Dude, you got your Christmas music. Boom, it's snowing inside,
Christmas
dude.
at the Kellys.
Dude, you put your hat, your mittens on, you feel like you're outside. You try to sweep it up, it goes whoosh all over because it's so light, dude.
They need to figure out something where it like snows from your ceiling though, instead of coming out like a sprinkler at the
That
top.
would be
But
pretty
They
they'll
have that, it's
figure it
called
out.
poverty.
Poor people. But they'll figure that out.
Yeah, I'd get it.
Snow from the ceiling.
That would rule.
How
'Cause
could
it
you
kinda
get it
comes out like a sprinkler head at the top there, where the star
The
goes.
only thing I don't like is the amount of snow in the bottom and the umbrella.
The bottom.
Fix the fucking
do you
umbrella.
mean?
You
and
got
the bottom, and I'm good.
How are you going to catch the snow if you don't have an umbrella?
Come on, son. You fucking made a tree that snows. You can't figure out the last part that stinks.
I got a snowing tree in my house.
They need to drape some shit around the umbrella so it doesn't look
Something.
like an umbrella. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh, you know what? Put some fake Christmas packages around there.
There you go, Bobby. You're thinking.
Right.
Or you can put the presents inside the snow. Let the presents get snow on them. Ah, the weather outside is frightful.
Fire's so delightful, too, I hear.
I don't know that song.
I was going to get one of those Rumbas, those robot vacuum cleaners.
It's a Roomba.
And my
Rumba.
friend,
What is it?
My friend got one. He goes, you have dogs, you can't get one. I go, why? He goes, if my cat shit in the kitchen, I came home
Oh,
and that
no.
rumba spread cat shit.
Smeared it everywhere.
Smeared it all over the kitchen floor. So it smeared a layer of thin cat shit.
Yes,
all
perfectly.
over the kitchen floor. So the
Wow.
floor was like brown instead
That's
of white.
crazy.
That shit doesn't look like it works properly.
No, they haven't figured that out yet.
Nah.
Yeah, just hire someone.
Oh, I can't
You
wait
watch
for
the
a fucking robot.
A real one.
Just have a friend.
Like Rosie from the Jetsons. She pushes a vacuum around.
We don't really talk about it on our show. Do you watch the Shark Tank?
Yeah.
With all the fucking inventions they're coming up with?
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
fuck, it's a great show.
Pretty cool.
It's on Friday nights, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a little kid riding a Roomba.
Ah, that's adorable.
Oh,
Look at that
Jesus.
toe just about to be lopped off.
yeah,
No
yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, it's fucking awful Hitler hair. What was that fucking? Where was that? The Eagle's Nest?
Little kid.
Yes. Baby.
That Hitler.
Blondie is barking in the back.
Hitler did have a baby haircut.
This kid has haircut like Hitler. He's riding around. It's called the Jew moving machine. You drive it through the ghetto and it moves Jews to other locations.
God, my God.
Oh, look at the baby on the Jew mover.
Jesus. I get one of these though. These are. You should get one of these, Anthony. It would clean your whole fucking house while you're away.
I got a maid.
Oh,
She comes in and fucking
I got a human being.
vacuums.
You don't
I got
have a
a
maid yet?
Mexican.
No, my wife won't let me get a maid.
Why?
She just doesn't want some
Afraid you
fucking
fuck
lady
her?
in the house.
Oh,
No, I.
All right.
fucking- That's
you
true
never
too.
know. It's another chick in your house.
Yeah, but yours, you know, right?
What do you mean?
Don't you know the lady who cleans your house?
I know the the maids come over. It's the three of them.
Oh,
Three
really?
Mexicans. They run around my house cleaning shit up. But one of them,
It's hot.
not hot,
Fuckable.
but fuckable.
You think you could fuck her?
Blowjobbable.
I bet.
How?
I bet.
How?
She's very. What do you mean?
How could you fuck her?
A 20.
I don't know.
A 20 and a fucking taco.
I see it this way, Jimmy. I come home from work. She's cleaning, and she's a little late, so she's cleaning my bedroom. Usually the bedroom's done because I got to go upstairs and nap before my trainer comes over. So she's cleaning the bedroom. I walk upstairs and I open the door and I go, "Oh, I'm sorry." And she goes, "Oh, I'm almost through in here." I was like, "Yeah, I was just gonna sleep." She goes, "Oh no, just I'll be quick. Just do whatever you need to do. I'll be okay." So I start just disrobing in front of her to get into bed, and I pull off my underwear and my big
You hear
fat cock
You thump.
spills out of my pants. And she's holding the vacuum hose, and she looks at the hose, looks at my cock, like, "Hey, look at this." I'm comparing the two. And then
Except the cock is dirtier than the hose.
than the vacuum hose, Jimmy.
I'm sorry. What happened? I apologize.
And then I get it, and I notice she's staring. So I tap the bed like a creep and go, "Why don't you join me?"
You tap it with your cock?
Yeah. You hear the bed being tapped really loudly, but both my hands are behind my head. And then she go, "Oh, should I?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. I'll clean up."
Can you do me a favor? Can you do a Spanish accent when you do her? Because it sounds like you're fucking you.
What? Should I come into bed with you?
She's Mexican.
Yeah.
That is good, senor. I don't know, senor Speedy. What, you trying to fuck me?
My sinuses are fucked up.
Oy vey. Slip your burrito into my taco.
Mr. Anthony. She just say quick because they're downstairs cleaning.
Yeah.
Quick. And she just hike up her dress and like while she's bent over, the vacuum would still be going. You have to stick it in real quick.
Really?
Yeah, she'd be like, okay, come inside.
You're a
Okay,
piece
come
of
inside.
shit.
Okay, come inside. And then I take the vacuum and suck my cum out. Don't want no half Mexican baby.
You make her work while you're fucking her?
Right.
Keep going.
Yeah, dust the fucking bureau while you're pounding your ass.
I wouldn't want to fuck my.
And then you get the Arnold Schwarzenegger situation.
Yeah.
But why would she looks
sexy
like
there.
shit, but I'd fuck. Why wouldn't you fuck that?
She's sexy there.
I'd fuck that.
She's sexy there, I guess.
I'd get head off that. Her big titties.
Yeah, look at her big fucking tits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling
Arnold
that,
was
yo.
a bad boy, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd
God.
definitely
bad boy.
fuck
I'm
that.
a bad boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get a tree, Bobby?
No, I don't get a tree.
You don't get a tree.
What's the matter with you?
What's
What are you,
wrong with all
Jewish?
these gadgets?
Are you
you don't
saving
get
up
a
the
Christmas
big
tree?
Jewish?
What about a small one?
We
Put it
go
on
home.
that table of
we
yours.
go home. I go home. I don't have my own Christmas yet. We still go home.
I go elsewhere, but you got to have your house to be a little festive.
We have
right?
my mom. But you know, we're gonna. I think we're planning on moving. So
I may get a tree this year because I'm having my apartment painted and a couple pieces of furniture.
Get a tree,
I may get a little tree.
Get a little one.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do with it?
Just to hang some
It's
tinsel.
such a fucking weird.
Here
They
comes Santa
chop
Claus.
a tree down, so we stick it in the house for a month.
Bobby, a small
Nah,
table.
throw it out.
A table one.
But
a tabletop, small.
I used to think that shit, but they grow the trees purposely for that. It's not like they're ripping out forests.
Yeah, what's
Hey, man. No, a fake tree I would get. Here comes Santa Claus.
Yeah, you've never seen the Christmas tree fields when you're up in New England? There's a lot of them up there.
No.
Start riding around, all of a sudden you see thousands and thousands of Christmas trees being grown.
Do you think plants can feel pain?
Yes.
I want to get rid of
Yes.
my fucking plant. I
They
just can't do
scream.
it.
What?
I just can't get rid of my plant.
Yeah, of
My
course.
big dumb tree, it's all lumbering and shit. I'm going to have it trimmed down. It looks sick.
What
Although-
tree?
I have a tree in my house.
I got a tree in my house. You got a tree in your house?
I got a tree on my house.
Wait, you're worried that the plants could feel?
Yeah, I feel really bad. Like I want to throw it out, but I kind of feel like it'll be sad. And I feel
Probably
disloyal.
dying from all this stuff that they see you do to women.
No, it's hanging in there. It's not the healthiest tree, but it's hanging in there. Yeah,
AIDS
it's,
tree.
it's trying to commit suicide. It refuses to drink. I come in, all the water splashed all over the floor.
I gotta watch another botched massage.
I'm sure our plants and trees have their own shit.
I don't know, dude. I can't
We just
throw
don't
it
have
out.
a concept of it.
I
because
can't throw it out.
I don't know if it feel. I don't think it feels like humans, but it's got its own fucking thing. I'm sure.
I tried throwing it out once, and I came back, and it was at my front door again. I'm like, this is just weird.
You hear?
Yeah. Who is that? Mr. Tree.
You kill bugs?
Yes.
What?
Bugs creep me out.
I rarely kill bugs.
I always kill them.
I always
actually seek them out to kill them.
Yes.
I always catch and release.
No.
Bugs, yeah.
A roach?
But I'll kick a fucking dog.
No, you won't.
Yes, he will.
You don't fucking kick a dog. What's
Yeah,
wrong
you
with
do.
you?
Fuck dogs.
What
Are
if
you out
a
of your
dog?
mind?
I
love dogs.
Let me just come up with a situation. What if a dog, you had cooked a nice steak?
Can you
and
tell it in story form like you tell
No,
the
no,
foot
no.
story?
let's say
It's a
you
prime
went
rib. It's
and you got prime rib.
prime rib.
Love prime
And you're ready to watch
Baked potato.
Love
baked
baked
potato. You're ready to watch the basketball game.
Who's your favorite sports team right now?
Patriots.
Patriots are in the fucking playoffs.
Let's say
Absolutely.
Patriots
because
are in the playoffs.
Champions.
This story
Again.
Ant's telling, maybe the Knicks were in the playoffs.
All right. Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe the Knicks are in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So you're
And
ready.
Let's say you're all ready. You're
Ready to
all
watch
ready.
it, yeah.
You got everything set up. You got your little TV tray.
I got a drink?
You have beautiful dinner.
Well,
I
I didn't have a drink.
Oh,
I mean, this
right.
person didn't have a drink at the time.
Right, this person.
So he went upstairs to get that drink going, you know what? I fucking forgot. And I was thinking prime rib.
He was thinking
prime rib, baked potato, Knicks in the playoffs. I'm going to have a beer.
What an ideal
Perfect.
situation this is. A beer,
nice cold beer.
A brewski.
I'm a recovering alcoholic, and it sounds good to me.
It sounds
All
great,
right, so you understand.
I'm with you.
And
All
then
right.
this person must have heard some kind of a ruckus going on downstairs.
As he
where,
might be getting his cold beer.
Right. He's getting his cold beer to top off this wonderfulness. And he hears a little ruckus downstairs. Then he hears a woman say,
Chester, what are you doing down there?
which
I
makes
hate
this
her.
person think, huh, wait a minute, my prime rib is down, or it was prime rib, right? My prime rib is down there, my
Yeah.
baked potato, I'm getting the beer, I want to go down, and the dog is down there,
Dog's
and there's a
Chester.
ruckus.
Oh, there's dessert, too.
Oh, and there's dessert, too.
Yeah,
Jeez.
but that
What
was,
kind of
that was
dessert?
that was for later.
What kind of
Right,
dessert?
right.
I don't. When I was told the story, I don't remember the dessert part.
But it was good, though.
But it was waiting to be eaten after the
You
meal.
don't have,
Certainly.
It doesn't have to be accurate. You can lie to me. I'll never know. Strawberry
Let's
shortcake.
go with if it's prime rib. I might go with a little cheesecake.
Or how about some
With
fucking
the-
banana cream pie with whipped cream?
Well, that'd be good. You touch Bobby's arm and
banana
hold it
cream pie.
very romantically.
I'd love to lop off his little mitts.
How about a
I
banana?
really would.
Cut his hands off.
Just lop him off and make him into a fucking jewelry.
The snowing Christmas tree must be like being near E-Rock eating powdered donuts. Sorry, E-Rock. Sorry. I am sorry for that one.
A constant fucking
Jimmy
shower.
As a guy
Poor
who takes
E-Rock.
fat jokes, that's a good one. You got to take that
Sorry,
one.
sorry.
That's a fucking good
that's
one.
funny.
Jesus, that's a
I'm
good
getting
one.
along with you. I'm going to try to keep that going.
For the
So I
record, I don't go
apologize,
for that,
but-
Iraq.
Sorry.
No more jokes from me about you.
Oh, that's
No more poking fun and what is obviously a disastrous situation for
Right.
you.
No more jokes. It's all fact-based now.
Exactly. From now on, only hurtful statements. You're garbage.
So anyway, so then whatever. That's
Oh,
it.
right. And then
No. We're good.
Well, there was a ruckus.
No.
We're
There's a
good.
ruckus.
This person went downstairs to
Yeah.
see what the ruckus was about, knowing before he went down there what the result was going to be when he saw it. And, yep, there it was. The dog gobbling away at the steak on the floor now, because everything's just on the floor, which is ruined now. Now it's ruined. You can't just pick it up. It's full of hair and everything.
Well, this person might have salvaged the prime rib and rinsed it out in the sink.
Ugh.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my fuck.
No, that
does
part.
that?
Wow,
He
you
might have.
really were into it.
Oh, you can't do that.
He
There's
might
dog
have.
bacteria.
But
on
not before the dog received a well-placed boot to the liver and went,
it. The fuck is
and then the
Did you
woman
get
might
hit
have gone,
growing up, Bobby?
So what happens?
Did you get hit growing up, Bobby?
Yes,
misbehaving?
I did. Of course I did. I got
All
hit.
right. There was
I
a
got hit for
misbehaving
not
situation going on.
misbehaving. Really?
Bobby got hit just for being Bobby, for no reason at all.
I don't even want to go down the road.
So-
I mean, you can
Old
if you
dirt
want.
road.
It drives me nuts what your
Bobby's bad
grown-up
behavior?
stories.
You kicked a fucking
I
dog.
Someone
never
did
admit
that
to
told
kicking
the
a
story.
fucking dog. Why would I admit to that? That's crazy.
Never heard a dog. Oh my god.
fuck that thing. Fucking taking his goddamn steak.
What's fucking Luscious Lips doing?
I know.
The intern called Luscious Lips.
Clark Kent classes.
Yeah.
Enough for him.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, some Sarah McLachlan songs playing.
Remember Patrice's
Or some
joke?
guys kick. Oh, God.
Patrice is the funniest
His
fucking
bit on that?
Oh,
The
Amazing.
visualization of a kitten with a headache bag on
Can we
its
find
head.
that? No, not
There
that.
it
The
is.
Patrice
the
bit.
bit before that he did about fish, how fuck fish, because they have no eyebrows.
They have no eyebrows to show emotion.
When they get killed and when they're living, they're the same stupid face.
Yeah, they could be having the best time, or they could be getting killed, and they look exactly the same, like
They're-
dumb fish.
'cause they have no eyebrows.
They just
like
those
a puppy,
big, wide
a puppy
open
lets
eyes.
you know. Oh shit!
Oh yeah, yes.
Remember that? That's a
Terrible.
fucking brilliant
Can't
joke.
even look at him.
Let me see. I want to have some laughs, too. Let me have a few laughs.
A few laughs.
Oh,
Is this the bit? We can. I think so. We can play it into break.
I love this.
If it's not the bit, it'll still be great. So
That's a great bit.
yeah, it's Patrice's take on animals. We'll do it going into break today. What the fuck? We're not breaking right now. I'm just saying.
I was
yeah.
ready to lop off my headphones, and then I realized I think we just came back from a break.
Oh, Iraq's got it. How long?
Iraq.
I want to.
3.5 minutes.
Yeah, all right. We'll play that into break.
I think Jimmy should get a dog.
No, I'm way too much. And
Get a little dog you can carry with you, like fucking Paris Hilton.
Oh, that'd be adorable.
You know how adorable Norton would be with a little tiny Yorkie teacup?
it just puts its head out and I just kiss it. Come here.
We get how many chicks that come up to you everywhere?
We'll get him a fucking rhinestone
Would they?
bag, but
Yeah.
it's a skull with rhinestones.
That'd be fucking pretty cool.
I could bring the little fella with me.
You can bring
Aw.
him everywhere.
Oh, little kisses.
Oh, if
Yeah,
you,
but
see,
an
if you
adorable-
saw him at my house, my dog Kelby.
Did he feed him a booger?
No, I've done that.
I know, you're terrible.
This cocksucker, when he comes over, Kelby starts screaming.
Kelby
Starts screaming. Like a,
Aw.
goes fucking ballistic when this, and all he does is bends over and he just
boy.
gets a little kisses.
Oh.
And he does that. Who's the little seal boy?
Yeah, he's a seal because he sounds like a seal.
Aw.
So I call because he's making seal noise. He has so much. I'm afraid his little heart's gonna burst with love.
Aw. And anybody else get a reaction like this?
No,
Just Jimmy.
No,
Dog knows Jimmy.
From that dog. That dog is my Kelby, one of the most antisocial dogs until he met Jimmy Norton over at 520.
I have a
We lived in the
magical
same
way with
building.
animals. They adore
Yeah.
me.
Do you?
Yes, I'm very good with animals, and I'm fairly good with children. But with animals, I'm very good.
You don't like that guy in fucking Oregon?
Which guy?
Was that guy in Portland?
Oh, it's Kenneth Pinion?
The guy that got fucked by the horse and killed.
In Seattle.
It's Seattle, sorry, yeah. He loved animals, too. Didn't
Well,
he?
animals loved him.
Well,
I remember
not really.
I remember a story of another guy who might have hit a dog on the nose when it was misbehaving under the table.
Like took the pointer finger and thumb and then did the flick thing on the tip of that fucking annoying dog's nose.
Yeah, but
Yes.
You did that?
Might have done it. Yeah, I'll fess
With
up to
those
it. I did it.
You did that with those fucking fat fucking worker man hands.
I know. I do have sheet metal worker hands.
Oh my god, your fucking fingers are the equal size
from working for a living.
Wow. Yeah,
it's called working for a living.
Yeah, you have fat.
You are a thick-fingered idiot. I never realized that.
Let me see your little fucking feminine hands.
These are mic holding hands.
Give me your hands, Mr. Hooper.
Yeah, that shit's from opening fucking big 5-gallon paint buckets.
It's from punching the wall with disgust of my life. That's what it was back in the day when I was working for a living.
Man.
Are they really fat?
No, they're the man hands. That's a man hand.
You got man hands,
He's
Bobby?
got man hands.
Yeah, you have Travis body, but you have man's hands. I got Mary Tyler Moore body, but
I got shitty hands.
Yeah, you get little Facebook fingers.
Shitty fucking. Look at this. This fucking pinky decided to stop growing somewhere along the way. Look.
Yeah, you've never
I got
done a day's
shitty
work in your
fucking
life.
hands.
I clipped my nails.
Never done anything.
I was a caddy.
Like Edgar.
Caddy's not a day's work.
It's rough.
Caddy.
That was rough work.
Yeah, but you don't do anything with your hands. You throw it on your shoulder.
Yeah, I fucking learned how to swing a golf club properly, and
that's
that
not
caused
work.
calluses.
That's not where this guy was on a roof, fucking
terrible.
drunk by noon, trying not to fucking die.
I did more cement. I did more
my
cement
job.
work than he did.
You what?
Yeah.
I did way more cement work than he did.
What's
I didn't do much
cement
Don't get me
work, you're right,
started.
yeah.
That was one of the things they decided when we were growing up to keep us busy. We did a lot of cement work around our house. We had to make paths that led to nowhere, and we had to build a lot.
Would you
of
live in a prison? How much cement work could you do?
My brothers joked that we lived in barracks, so yeah, you're not too far
Really?
off. And we would have to build rock walls. I
Sounds
hate
like an
rocks.
independent film.
I fucking
Yeah.
hate rocks to this day.
There is a movie that
My
James
dad-
Spader did about building a wall. He
Bobby.
lost a poker bet, and the guy made him build a wall for a year.
You don't understand. My dad would trick us. He goes, "Hey, we're gonna. I found these woods,
Right.
and we're gonna go, and you guys are gonna run around, and you get to play army and stuff. Like, yay, cool." And we get into the minibus, the Volkswagen minibus, and he would pull over to the side of the road. He goes, "There you go," and then he would tell us at that point that actually we're there to collect rocks for the next rock wall.
Deploy.
He would search out areas where there was an abundance of rocks, and then we would
kind
have
of
to go, and then we'd have to roll them down the hill and fucking pack up the minibus.
That's a good idea. That's a good way.
For
Make
what?
it fun.
How is
Yeah,
it fun?
Look, my
Make it fun for
stepdad
the
goes,
kids.
"Here, go out and fucking do that."
Oh, you know what?
Ugh.
Why am I telling him tragic
That's true.
grown-up
That's-
stories?
He
I
will
would love if my dad went, "Hey,
top you
we're gonna
every
have
time."
fun. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna go get
Yeah.
rocks." I'd be like, "Let's go get rocks.
Uh,
Go out and fucking do the yard work, or I'll punch you in the face with a hatchet."
Jesus. We all had our issues, didn't we?
Everybody did.
Yeah, but I
Fucking
just
earlier.
realized I'm telling him like
I know.
you got us all beat, Bobby.
Yeah, but I didn't get. He didn't fuck me.
No.
Those people.
That's
ugh.
bad.
Those
My
people.
father called me a faggot. Always
Why?
thought I was a faggot.
Really?
Because I was crying like a faggot.
I got that too. though.
Constantly.
I got little baby,
Yeah.
which I think is worse.
No, it's not.
Baby, that fucks with you, man. Faggot, you know you're not a faggot. Baby, it's like you're a little baby. It's like
you
you're
know, when your father's calling you a faggot, you think that's fucking better than baby?
because I didn't know what faggot was when I was being called a baby.
Well,
It was him.
How did you?
it was me.
How did you know what a faggot was?
Because my dad would fucking tell me. I'd hear him talk about the faggots.
This is what a faggot is.
I heard fucking. Let me hear. I heard faggot, chink, nigger was like all the time in the house, constantly. That was a big one. And there was one more. I don't think he minded the Jews. Oh, and my mom was a fuck face. That was it. My mom was a fuck face.
Is your dad dead?
Yes, he is.
Did you kill him?
No.
Right.
But what a joy growing up.
When did he
was.
die?
Back in the mid-90s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was that.
Were you friends with him?
Yeah, you know, it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
it was okay. It got better later in life when I was able to say,
I'll kick your
"Hey,
ass."
I'm working. I actually have a girlfriend, albeit an ugly one." At the time, I had a real fucking ugly girlfriend that I was embarrassed to show him pictures of. I've talked about this a little earlier in the program.
What made her ugly?
She had a fucking Picasso face. It was just
Weird nose.
everything. Nose, eyes that were way too close
the eyebrows
together.
were a little too bushy,
Eyes were too close together.
like that.
That's close.
Get out of here.
No,
Anthony, I would love to see her.
that's a
Looks
good
like all
one,
the
Danny.
chicks-
You
Jesus,
fuck.
Danny.
All the chicks, except the one you're dating at your parties.
She was, her eyes were way too close together. She had like lips that were too big and
like sugar.
Horrible schnoz and just really not an.
But why did you go with her then? Why did you go with her?
Because she would fuck me.
You didn't get pussy back in the day.
No, I did,
But
but
not like you
I
do
didn't
now.
care if they were ugly or not. Oh my god!
Is that her real face? You think,
That's
or they
something.
fuck around?
Danny's
with it?
finding great
They
pictures.
didn't,
of
they didn't
ugly
morph that
girls.
face. Wow.
Okay, this is my problem. When you have a kid, like you lucked out, because your kids are fucking gorgeous. But were you nervous
look
at
at
any
me.
point?
Look at me. What was I supposed to have? An ugly kid?
You get a fucking
and then I got a
albino-
beautiful wife on top of it. Of
albino
course I was
could've
supposed to
shot
have
out.
a beautiful kid.
little fucking red towhead could
Be
have
some
swapped
fucking gene from way back, like
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
3 generations
Yeah,
ago.
Your fucking Viking
The
shit
freak
gene that
of-
you have.
The freak of the Hughes family.
You're the guy in 300 that can't be in the fucking group. my father gave me his helmet.
It was supposed to be
and shield.
launched over the fucking cliff.
All right, we'll let you in. Pick up your shield. I can't. My fucking arm. All right, you can listen. Just go fucking.
Where were we going with
the
this?
backfield?
Where were you going with this?
I don't know. We were all
No,
just...
Bobby. Where were you going?
Bobby.
I'm afraid that you have a kid, and God forbid, I mean that unless the parents are as ugly as that fuck.
Well, how about, I was just fucking around, obviously. You see them at the playground where you see a beautiful kid and you see the parents and they're ugly as sin. You're like, how the fuck did that happen? You could tell that it's their kid. They didn't adopt or anything.
They used to throw babies out. When they came out with a hair lip or fucked up or something wrong with, they used
Hair
to
lip.
toss them out the fucking window. And there was a pile of babies.
The window.
There was a pile of babies right on the fucking back of
Yeah?
the town. Yeah, you go to the back of the town, the baby pile,
They would
and they
just-
just whoop, you throw it over like, that was it. Now you
Oh,
gotta
God.
keep it.
You guys, I know we're on the internet right now. You want to look at awkward boners?
What's awkward?
Why we look on the internet? Why
awkward
would we just take our dicks
boners?
out here?
Well,
Yeah.
my brother-in-law is always searching for shit for us.
Why would
Down there in
awkward boners be a
It's called
site?
awkwardboners.com.
Oh, okay. It's got to be like people that
It's
have
down.
boners.
The best one ever. Have you seen the kid? He's online, and there's some beachy camp situation.
Yeah.
There's an error establishing a data connection. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it is. Awkward, boners. Wait, what's that one?
Wait, go. That guy's
Oh,
just being an
Jesus,
idiot.
come on.
That's something Jimmy would do.
Yeah. What about that? Wait. Where's the second one? Those go. Who's got the boner?
Oh, the guy on the right has his cockhead.
Oh man, dude. All right, that guy. Come on, that's not real. It's one of those ballet
Wait,
things.
why don't you think it's real?
The guy's
These
got
aren't
the
real.
big fucking rod. Wow, that bike guy had a big rod.
That's real. That's not
Look
real.
at him. He's rodding it. You don't think they're real?
No, the bike one isn't real.
No.
The bike one
What would a
doesn't look
rod
real.
look like if it was in a bicycle guy?
The ballerina
pants?
dude looks
It's
real.
not. It's not going to go straight up to your belly button.
No.
No, if you
Where's
if
it
you
gonna
have a,
go?
If you have a rod,
Yours
and you're
doesn't
in a-
reach your belly button?
No,
In bicycling
yeah,
pants?
mine. Of course, does yours? Yeah, mine does too. Then. Listen, what I'm saying is that if you get a rod,
Danny's
and you're
good
in
at
a
this shit.
fucking
Are most of them
Tour de
photoshopped?
France,
I don't know.
You're gonna
Here,
move
this
it
is
over
my
to the
favorite.
side or stick it in your ass like a tranny. You're not gonna let it just go straight up like.
If it's turgid, you can't bend that
Nice
thing.
fucking word.
Oh my God! Come on.
That's like a Bobo situation.
That's my all-time favorite boner picture.
And you think it's real?
Yes, this one is complete. Look
He-
at him.
he's
that's
scoping
real.
that chick's ass right there.
Holy fuck.
Oh, he just wants it so bad.
Girls in
But
bikinis,
why would you
man.
what? We're all good at hiding our boners. Why
He
wouldn't
might
the
as
kid
well-
hide his boner?
Yeah, he might as well just be jerking it off right there. Yeah.
I just look at his attire isn't prepared for hiding boners. Like there's not much you could do with a bathing suit. What are you gonna do? Flip it up and then it's hanging out the top.
That's why belts were made, so you could fucking tie a boner down.
That's before they put the little mesh thing in the shorts.
I
the
hate
boner
the mesh
protector.
thing. It hurts the
Of course you do, because
tip of
your dick is so huge.
Use it in board
For
shorts
regular
only.
I
dicks,
hate
it's
those.
fine.
Yeah. No, it makes the tip of your dick. It like when you walk, it kind
It
of like
chafes.
runs like a cheese grater on that fucking thing. It's terrible.
Doesn't happen to me.
Aw.
So you don't know if awkward boners is real?
Some of those didn't look real.
No, some of
Some of those I'm sure are real, but some of them looked a little strange.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Why don't you start your own thing where you have your fans do awkward boners?
Oh,
Right,
because
maybe-
that's fucking gay. Could you send in your own cock pics? Thank you, fans.
Well, touche, Anthony. Apparently.
Look at this idiot on the
Oh
subway.
God.
That's
I
funny.
saw. I gotta find it. There was a story I think it was from the Daily News or the Post yesterday, of this guy. He was riding the subway with crotchless nylons on, but he was keeping his knees together, but then just opening them up a little bit, and someone snagged a picture of his
Really?
penis.
Those purrs on the subway, man.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Fucking bringing the fag to the show? What were you talking about?
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get
Wait a
this.
minute. I have this video of this guy in nylon.
Hey, we didn't solicit it though. Like you're fucking saying.
You didn't see this guy?
Oh man. What the fuck, dude?
What the fuck? Read the story.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
What a
Is this a real story?
Yeah.
Let me see the picture.
Read the story itself.
Jesus.
This is like a blog, but let's see.
Hey, can we put this on our Facebook page?
Hairy legs and big cock.
But he has a woman's coat on.
Yeah.
I think I bought that coat for my wife for Christmas. He has a J-Lo puffy coat.
Yeah.
She says, this guy was sitting across from me last night at 10:30 on the L train. He was wearing crotchless nylons and opening and closing his legs to reveal his penis. I took photos, which he saw me do, and he confronted me when I got off at 6th Avenue, hurled threatening epithets at me, and chased me out of the station.
Fuck you if you're going to do that.
Yeah, you got.
This man does not seem like a harmless pervert.
He's got a huge
Here's
piece.
the picture, brace for impact.
I would just assume.
Very snuffleupagus looking.
Nice cock.
Don't you assume? Don't you assume most women just laugh at that shit though?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
Most do.
No, some
You
women
never hear about
as
it.
long as this idiot's not following them after they get off the subway, I would assume women would laugh at this shit. They're not horrified, are they?
I don't like his fat knees.
Like,
His
why?
hairy fat knees.
What
Look at
argument
him.
could he have? Like, oh, why are you taking pictures? I'd be like, why the fuck are you showing your cock then in the train, you
and
fucking
then
asshole?
Then you get tossed in front of a fucking train.
Not if you shove a gun in his face.
Whoa.
Shoot his big cock off.
Bullet bounces back, hits you in the mouth.
Oh, delish.
I'm talking about that incident where the guy got thrown into the subway.
Yeah.
Whose side are you on?
What?
Yeah, who do you support in this?
Who do you support
Thank
in
you.
this?
Thank you.
Yes.
It's fucking sad.
Although
That
the
fucking
the
annoyed
Asian
me.
guy like confronted the crazy person. You don't confront crazies, do you?
I have. I kicked a guy in a subway in New York.
Oh, yeah?
Why?
Because he was screaming at fucking ladies. Like, there's all these ladies, and they're just screaming, fuck you. Like, she was wearing a fur coat, and then she was screaming at all these women. Just going in their face, screaming at them.
Really?
Like, calling them cunts and fuck you. And then I told him to shut the fuck up, and then he came at me, and I gave him a Rich Voss spinning kick.
Oh, wow.
Where your leg doesn't fucking fully extend, and you're off balance, and you fall too when you kick him.
That's the response kick. You just described it perfectly.
Yeah, his kicks are like short rounds kicks in fucking Indiana Jones.
Funniest thing I've ever seen is when we did the O&A, when we did the fucking pilot of Comedy Central, and him and Keith Robinson, God, why this isn't out there for people to see.
Right, they
got
were
it.
fighting.
They fought, and this is
In
when
a
I
ring.
knew what a fucking little slime ball Voss
Yes.
is. And they got into a fight, and it got a little heated. They both had blindfolds on, and he picked up his blindfold, looked to find Keith, and then threw a front kick.
A kick.
And then they had a real
Fucking
fight.
Kicked him.
He picked his blindfold up, found Keith, and then threw a fucking kick, not even to his front,
Yes.
to his back. He kicked Keith in the back. And then Keith took him down and fucking grinded him to the floor. You want to play?
God, that pilot was a horrible idea.
It was a fucking nightmare.
Did you guys know what you were doing, though?
We didn't want to do it because it was a dumb idea. Now I think we fucked up our chances at Comedy Central.
Well, no, did you know that? How, you should have.
Whatever, though.
Did you take charge of
A
that?
few years now.
Did you guys? I didn't know it was happening.
No. We were stupid in the end. I kept saying this is a dumb idea, and they're like, well, but this could be good for down the road with you guys in Comedy Central.
Oh yeah, you never let those idiots.
Of course,
dictate
you live and learn. I mean, they were unfocused.
Live and learn. Yes.
It could have been a good show with a lot of work.
What was the thing that we got the option where we didn't want to do something and the person could the freak something like that?
Well, I added that I added the freak thing just to try to fucking make it better because what they had, they didn't have the freak thing.
Eastside Dave, that's when I became a fan of him because he was hilarious and he did. Oh, I think he had to shave his nipple and drink the water, and then he had to shave his nipple in public.
That's easy for him.
That's all he had to do. But then he just drank the water.
Dude, that's easy for him.
Oh, my God.
He ate his own shit on our show. He ate his own shit on our show.
I was here when he shit in a
Do we
hat.
have
Go shit in your
He
hat.
shit in a hat.
That
Yeah.
was part of our shit stage. Thank God we're out of our shit stage.
I don't know whose hat it was. I think it was an intern's hat was stupid. and he took it off and shit in it.
All right, listen, we're going to go to break with the Patrice O'Neal Animals thing, but Bob Kelly is playing
Tonight,
Stanhope.
Stanhope House in Stanhope, New Jersey. And if you guys want the next 5 people to email this son of a bitch, info@catcharisingstar.com, you get 2 for 1. Next 5 people. Info@catcharisingstar.com. For tonight's show at the Stanhope House in Stanhope, New Jersey. Tomorrow night, Uncle Vinny's, Point Pleasant. They're open, which, you know, it's all fucked up down there, but Uncle's Vinny's is open, so come to that show, too.
Tomorrow night.
Support the neighborhood. Yep, tomorrow night.
And we go to break with Patrice O'Neal, the great Patrice O'Neal. The benefits sold out, which is so cool. Talking about animals. Patrice O'Neal in studio.
Patrice.
Good morning.
I have a feeling you might have something to say about the Michael Vick thing. Because I remember when this whole thing went down,
Can I?
you were like, you guys don't understand the culture of what goes on.
I love dogs. Love them more than people, as Bill was saying. I love dogs.
I knew you'd have something to say. Go ahead.
Couldn't. People who are vicious to animals bug me, you know, especially if you're up at 4 o'clock in the morning watching I Love Lucy, and Sarah McLachlan comes on.
I will remember.
And showing a picture of a kitten with conjunctivitis and a fucking puppy smoking a cigarette with a fucking headache bag on. If you don't feel bad for animals after you watch a fucking watery-eyed kitten,
Dude, that is the fucking worst commercial.
and it's in between fucking Carol Burnett, fucking Gulfy Ranker selling Carol Burnett, and a Lucy
and it's so long, the commercial, too.
And a fucking
It goes on and on.
a pit bull puppy missing a paw, snorting cocaine, and he has no home. Now, if you don't fucking feel for an animal after you watch that, you're a fucking serial killer.
There's a one-eyed cat.
You're a hunk of shit. If a kitten with pink eye doesn't fuck you up, you're a cocksucker. Look at it. Turn this shit off, man. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see that,
We're
man.
watching the commercial.
The dog with the paralyzed back legs.
Oh, fucking no.
Oh, look at that. What a bad boy he's been. That dog looks so sad. He must have misbehaved.
Dude, I can't even look at that commercial. It ruins me.
I'm Sarah McLachlan.
Yes, this bitch.
I spread peanut butter on my pussy. Let the dog lick it off.
All she sings is sad songs.
I know.
And it gets sadder and sadder, bitch. Kill yourself.
Throw a frisbee to that fucking thing.
These poor animals, man.
Well, that looks like a healthy dog.
Exactly. This whole thing's the whole thing's about money.
Look at the
It ain't about money. A kittens with a headache is the worst thing ever. A fucking headache bag.
Old school cartoon headache bag.
And a cigarette and fucking deep thoughts and shit. I don't need it.
Goddamn, Patrice.
I love animals.
It's a three-legged cat.
Jesus.
Three-legged cat.
What's wrong with that dog? That dog looked normal.
I don't know. Looking more.
What's wrong with these animals? Most of them
and
look
how long
okay.
is this fucking infomercial?
Forever this goddamn thing takes so long.
Yeah, but you don't know what these animals did to bother the owner. They don't share the whole picture.
I refuse to look at it any longer, man.
Guy's fucking scrubbing his pots and pans with a kitten's eye.
Yeah, exactly.
Who are these people who hate animals, man?
Oh, no.
I love animals, but I will punch a kitten squarely in the middle of its face. If it mews while I'm watching TV, I will punch it squarely in its face.
If it mews. Fucking assholes, man.
Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
I'm kind of mad. I got a decision to make. I got to either do the Jew thing this weekend or go to F.H. Riley's for a big fan gathering.
Yeah, there's a big thing going on.
We haven't really promoted the big fan gathering. They do it every year, and they do it at my brother's joint, which I greatly appreciate.
It's the first time hearing of it.
I know. We should have promoted this all week, but
I love those when you do those.
They're great.
We haven't done them in a long time.
So
Yeah.
tomorrow night at F.H. Riley's, 400 New York Avenue in the heart of Huntington Village, getting ready to expand. We're very excited
Nice.
about that. The fans are getting together. They do it every Christmas.
Bunch of degenerate guys and skanky chicks.
Newsday Laura takes care of the whole thing every year, right? It's her thing.
What time does it start?
Like 1 a.m.
Oh, that's fine. We have a fight to watch on Saturday.
Saturday night is one of the best fights ever on
Nick
free
Diaz.
Nate Diaz and
we got Dana
Nick
White
and-
calling
Yeah,
today.
fuck that.
And who?
BJ.
BJ and fucking Rory,
Rory,
right?
yeah, Rory is.
Rory's an
this guy's
animal.
a fucking serial killer.
He's an animal. I even know Rory.
All he does, this is when you know someone's going to lose, when they're with their daughter eating steak off a barbecue, and the other guy is just playing Xbox in his underwear. He has a TV, an Xbox. He bangs chicks and trains. That's all he does.
Really?
Oh,
Jesus.
Fucking great.
And what a gang.
He's an animal.
You have
he
some
said-
orange stuff on your fucking mic.
He said yesterday, he goes, BJ's going to lose this fight because he's doing it for other people's opinion of him. I'm doing it to hurt him.
Jesus.
Wow. All
Yeah,
right.
Rory's a Rory McDonald, right?
Yeah,
he's great.
He
And I
really
can't wait
is.
for
He's
this.
one of the up and coming.
Oh,
he's going to be a monster.
Big Canadian guy.
Great looking guy, too.
Yeah,
Holy shit, good looks.
A lot of people.
Is he the one that looks? Who's the other guy that looks kind of young and looks like there's no way he has the skills he has?
That's him.
It is him,
I
right?
think that's him, yeah. Yeah, show him right on there.
No,
That guy right there.
let
yeah.
me see.
Ooh, he is.
No, there's another guy too. I
He
think.
dresses fucking savvy, too.
I hope we love BJ Penn. We love the guys that come in and do our show. BJ's done our show.
BJ's one of my favorite fighters of all time. He's
Who are
the
you
shit.
picking?
You know, when you BJ, I want him to win, but when I see a guy playing with his kid instead of fucking punching a bag,
Oh, really?
That was just for the photo op.
yeah. But then you have a birthday party and there's cake, and then you look and there's somebody cooking something on a grill.
It's like Rocky when he was training
know-
in the hotel lobby instead of fucking the basement like Clubber Lang
You
was.
go to Rory McDonald. He's he's just at he's training with an NHL fucking hockey player.
Hey, bad boy.
I gotta go with what you just said because like having two kids now, it absolutely is harder to do my job. Now imagine you're a UFC fighter. So you're right.
Yeah, you lost the eye of the tiger, Rock.
Yeah.
You used to have the eye.
I still got the eye, but I also
We're
have
done with this. You owe me a favor.
I
What
also have to
favor?
fucking sweep up fake snow all day long now.
It's not easy.
I absolutely still have the eye of the tiger, but I'm also fucking
You have the eye of the fucking kitty cat.
making sure my my son doesn't choke out my new one. But I do have the eye of the tiger. I really do. Bobby.
If you could have stopped and just now you have two. I know you love your kid. I know that. But if you could have looking back going, you know what? Let's just have one.
No.
You'd have two.
Every kid I grew up with that was an only child was a weirdo.
Yeah.
You got to have more than one.
I'm not doing it.
You're not going to have kids at all?
I'm going to have kids. Of course I'm going to have kids.
When are you going to have kids?
Yeah, what's going on?
When are you going to have kids, man? What the fuck?
I'm
We're
going
gonna
to have kids,
forever.
but I'm not going to. I don't think I'm having one. That's it.
You're going to go one. You're
I
going
saw-
to raise a weirdo.
I'll raise a fucking serial killer. I saw a lady going to Aruba with fucking double carriages and fucking playpens and two
Playpens for the sand?
whining little fucking cocksuckers. Fuck that. I just saw her. I saw the just. I quit. I'm on the verge of giving up in her face. I'm not doing that. Then you look at this parent with one kid and it's a little tiny stroller and they flip it up and the kid sits in the lap.
I hear you, but I we'll see, but I wouldn't mind one more.
Which one do you like better? And don't tell me you like both of them the same.
I like my son better just because he's been around longer.
Right.
I've had but now that this tape will be played in the future, thanks a lot, Bobby. No, I mean,
you can't
I said
like-
it like last week. My daughter's finally becoming aware, so it's a lot more fun already.
Yeah, but you can't.
But the first couple months, it's just I don't even know. They don't even know what they're staring at. They don't move their eyes or nothing. They just want to be fed.
But you're gonna like one of them better. That's just human nature.
Yeah.
You
Don't they
can't
have
like
favorites?
Yeah, but
two
I can't
separate
answer-
things that aren't exactly the same. Exactly the same. You can't like them that.
Like you
way.
ask me that question a year from now,
Yeah.
I will absolutely not answer that question.
You won't.
Nope.
Because you know that one of them.
No, it'll get back to him.
But
Now
no.
it's easy to answer that because the one is brand new.
Right.
I haven't done anything with the
Can't
new
be
one
a
yet.
favorite.
I don't have the
Yeah.
breast. The first 2-3 months of the kid's life, it's all about the kid and the mom basically, and I hold and change a diaper here and
Well,
there.
with the breastfeeding?
You bring home the bacon.
How's that? How's the breastfeeding? Is that gross?
It's weird.
When milk comes out of a nipple?
It's just weird.
Do you get jealous? Like, hey, that's my tit.
Well,
it's.
I don't want that
now
milky
I'm just used
tit.
to it, I guess.
You wouldn't feed off it milk.
I'll fucking.
You wouldn't suck it down and drink that sugary milk.
It's not sugary.
Have you ever done that, Jimmy?
No.
Look at you.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I know there's fathers out there that have
Have you
tried
tasted it?
I swear to God, I have not.
It's a fetish for people. They love it when women
swear
slap
to
it
you,
into their mouth.
Fucking sick bastards.
And I'm a goofball, and I wouldn't do it just as a goof.
You got to be going to hell. If God looks down and
There's
sees
no way.
you having a mom squeeze her baby milk into your selfish cocksucker mouth for money, you're going to hell.
You wouldn't suck that fucking. It smells like body. It smells like human body and a little sugar on it.
Oh,
yeah.
Here, hold on a minute.
How do you know?
I just heard.
I forgot about
You
this.
ate it.
I have tasted
Yes.
breast milk,
Yes.
but I refuse to taste my wife's.
You tasted Voss's baby shit. Why wouldn't you taste your own baby?
I got caught on that one. I had no.
Okay.
I was not going to do that fucking prank. I set up a bit that I thought would never happen, and these assholes set me up behind the scenes.
I love it.
They got me bad. Voss
Yeah,
was
that
right
was
around the corner with
fucking awful.
a baby diaper. I basically said from time to time I would just go in there and go, look, if someone shows up within the next hour, I'll do a baby diaper mustache.
gross.
Knowing that the odds of that are slim to none. But then these guys set
Yeah,
me
with your
up.
fan base.
But they set me up behind the scenes, and they hinted that maybe today would be the day to put that out there again. And then all of a sudden Voss walks in.
Do you remember?
So I didn't want to be a pussy.
It looked like somebody scraped out the back of a juicer.
Dude, it was fucking.
Just
thinking about it.
Yeah, that's terrible.
So Pat Duffy's sister. Pat Duffy's sister had a kid, so we started talking about breast milk, and we made ice cream with Pat Duffy's sister's breast milk. It was delicious.
That's kind
But then the aftertaste was beyond horrendous.
I was about to interrupt you.
You tasted it too,
It was
right?
delicious for 2 seconds.
2 seconds, and then the second part of the taste or whatever the fuck how that works with your tongue.
It was like that zebra gum.
Fruit stripes.
Fruit stripe gum.
When you first put it in your mouth, it tasted like ice cream, and it was even vanilla ice cream. I remember.
And then all of a
I'm like,
sudden-
man, this is and then it hits you, and then you just
It was
you
like
just
licking
taste.
a fucking scab.
It was like licking like a sweaty armpit.
Oh,
right?
It was
That
strange.
you didn't
It's like
know.
You knew it was milk. You knew it was okay for you. Like your body is registering this is okay to have.
Yeah.
But the taste, there was just something foul about it that like registered that made you go, it's good, it's okay, but this is wrong. You shouldn't. Be
It
doing
went
this.
from tasting good to
Yeah.
holy
It was
fuck!
just-
What did I just do? Within like a second, I think.
very
2
strange.
seconds. Yeah.
And just knowing that I've ingested like parts of Pat Duffy's sister, is odd. When she made that for
and
me.
and it's not. I'm looking at this photo.
Oh, my
it's not
God.
like a hole in the nipple. It's a bunch of little holes.
Yeah. It's not like just comes out of one. It's like a fucking broken shower head. It's like a shower head that needs to be soaked in that anti-calcium shit.
CLR.
Yeah, CLR. Soak your nipple in CLR. It's fucking.
We used to have a girl when we used to do bits, Bobby. She would run around the studio squirting us with breast milk.
Oh God, it was horrible.
When you guys
You
had
were
the eye of the,
horrified.
when you had the eye of the tiger.
I have the eye of the tiger.
I have the tiger.
You guys
rock. I
had
have
the eye of the tiger. You guys lost it.
I got the eye of the tiger.
You had a wiffle ball
I'm just a
bat.
little more distracted right now. I still got it, Bobby. Still got it.
Where are the whores?
Fucking.
Oh man, what is that?
Disgusting.
It's a lactating slut. Can't you read?
Yeah, lactating slut.
Why would you just squirt breast milk on your vagina?
It's just gross.
Why would you do that?
You wouldn't lick it, as I like to say, titty milk off a cunt.
Fuck does this go?
Titty milk off a cunt. Ugh. Now let me ask you a question, Opie. Does it leak? Do you just look over and the shirt's wet?
I guess it does. I've never. Wow. I swear to you, and I'm embarrassed. I didn't know that happened. I
Really?
thought it was one hole.
You thought it was one
I
hole?
have to say it.
Huh.
I have to be the idiot.
It's not one hole?
No, it's a bunch of little holes.
I always thought it was just one hole. I'm an idiot.
That's a bunch. Oh God.
Why am I learning that in my 40s?
I didn't know it either.
I didn't know
I learned
that.
it in my 30s.
Did you? You didn't? You didn't know that?
No, why would I? I don't acknowledge that
We've been
activity.
around a while.
Comes out like a shotgun blast.
So why, when the girl came in,
does.
it came out of one hole?
No, I think it came out of a couple.
I remember one stream like a fucking.
I wasn't looking very closely.
Water pistol type of
that's
situation.
Oh God.
What? It's all natural.
Have you smelled your wife's farts, Bobby?
Oh my God.
Well,
I've never smelled my wife's farts.
Yeah.
Never?
No, man. I don't know what the fuck she does.
My chick farted in bed.
Have you ever-
a month ago?
I'm aware when
she laughed. She was laughing before it happened.
Really?
She was going, "Oh my God!" She was just giggling. I go, "What?"
She felt it,
and it was. I got mad. Like I was like, I didn't even. It was so bad that I went, "Are you fucking stupid?"
Really?
Like, and she was like, she's laughing. She's laughing hysterically because I'm always farting. And I was like, "Seriously, are you fucking dumb? Why would you do that?" It like made me angry. It was so vile.
Why? That's funny.
It was like she fucking ate poison and something that died, that ate something that died, and then fucking licked a fucking dirty pussy, and then.
Do you think your wife goes in the other room and farts when you're not looking?
She has to.
I bet she has an assistant. Like she probably sneaks out at like 3 in the morning and just opens the window and cuts a bunch of gassers and waves them out.
I'm aware. She goes off to.
She has a fart room.
Yeah,
she goes
it's like
off.
It's like a safe room. She hits pulls a book down, and a special door opens.
Yeah, and a fan aiming at the window, and she
it
just
looks
cuts
like,
gassers.
It looks like one of those fucking smoking rooms at an airport. The ceilings are all fucking yellow.
Remember the smoking room? I once farted so bad in the middle of the night that I woke her up from her sound sleep, and then she and all I remember was being woken up because she was so fucking pissed.
Jesus.
I guess I farted while I was sleeping, and it was so bad I woke her up.
Oof.
How that's got.
I've heard my wife fart.
You have.
I've heard her fart in the middle of sleep. It's just those little. And then you look at her face and she's grinding her teeth because even in her sleep she's trying to be just not let her asshole just. And you can always, because you see my dogs will get up because they'll hear it.
They hear like it's like a dog whistle.
Yeah.
At first you don't hear anything,
Yeah.
but the dogs hear it.
Yeah.
They're tilting their heads sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm looking around like for fucking mice.
Yeah. And then, does it reek?
No, those don't smell.
Yeah.
But she farted the other. You know who really has my dog Kelby?
I know.
His farts, and he's getting old now, and I think something in his stomach is
That's
dying.
disgusting. Fucking dogs farting.
And you can
Stop
hear
it.
you can hear this. This is what you hear. Well, he'll be sleeping on the bed. We're actually going to stop crating him now. But
Crating him? What's that mean?
Put him in a crate at
Why?
night because he's sleeping on the bed, and you hear this. And then
Nothing worse than
this
that.
fucking cunt gets up and walks away from it, and it's pure dog shit.
Yeah.
It's pure shit.
Smelling like
it's a
shit. Shit.
One time I actually saw his asshole open up
Ah!
because you know you can see dogs' assholes.
Did it gross
just
you out?
Dogs are fucking disgusting.
I love dogs, but they are fucking gross.
They're disgusting with those farts. And it's not even like a person where it's like, oh, it's a human being. I can't really do anything about it. Like dogs, you don't have to deal with that shit. Ugh, I hate dogs.
I love
Hate 'em.
dogs. How
They're
can
dirty.
you hate a fucking
They're filthy
dog?
animals.
They're they'll
They're
protect
filthy
you.
animals. Dog has personality.
I don't like cats. I could take a cat.
No, I don't like cats either because they fucking shit in the house in a box.
You do too.
And it's I shit in the toilet.
Yeah, but the same thing.
No, it's in water and you flush it. It doesn't sit there for a fucking couple of days.
You get the new fucking cat thing that actually.
Fuck that. And then if you let a cat out, like I love. Oh no, it's an outdoor cat. That means your cat's gonna die. It's getting run over.
What?
Cats are amazing at finding fucking tires.
Yeah.
To run underneath.
Whenever you see a dead cat, its one arm is still stretched out, like it just didn't see it coming. You never see a cat in sitting pose. It's always in mid-run.
It's mid-run. What is that, dude?
the dog's farting in the tub.
Oh, look at his dumb fucking dog face.
Oh, he's so cute. Would you punch that dog for farting in the tub?
No,
I'd
I'd
punch
never
the top
a
of its
dog.
nose.
Why? Why would you hit an animal? You fucking
Yeah, don't
nuts.
hit animals. That's
You can't hit a fucking animal.
Yeah, you can. You punch the bridge of its nose. You punch its bottom
What's
teeth
wrong
into
with
the
you?
tub.
What's wrong with you?
You punch the fucking top of its
No,
nose.
you're stupid.
That's
The way you with my
horrible.
dog, I know you're not like that.
I've punched many dogs.
You never punch my dog. You love my dog.
Bobby, is he weak around your dog?
If you saw Norton comes to my
I've heard the
house
stories.
to fucking be with my dog, not me.
You like dogs, right, Jimmy? You would have one.
Do I have a video? I think I have a video.
Yeah, there's a video. I just saw a video on my computer of the problem is Kelby's his little heart bursts with love.
Enough with this name, Kelby.
That's his name.
Where did you get the name Kelby?
That's an adorable name for a little Chewbacca dog.
Yeah, dude, it is.
Is it
Kelby?
cute?
Yes.
I hate it because it is a cute name. God damn it.
Kelby.
Kelby.
The
It's like
Kelpster.
Shelby and Kelly.
There you go.
What
There
is
you
it?
go. There you go. I got a
Let me
video.
see dumb
Oh,
Kelby.
let's see.
Let's see your dumb fucking dog.
Well, you have to
Is
hold
this
it
what
for my-
Jimmy's Wow, that dog loves you.
Do you like how happy Kelby is this evening? Makes me sick.
I hate
That dog loves you, Jimmy.
It follows him around.
Yeah. Why?
Why?
It's little dog. It makes seal noise.
It does. That's weird.
He's trying to communicate with you.
Dog loves you.
His little dog heart.
Aw.
It's gonna burst with love.
So full of love.
This is, But this is what Norton is. This is how he can
Piece of shit.
compartmentalize. Yeah, exactly. You said it. I said it in a nice way. He compartmentalizes his feelings. He'll come to my house, get his love from my dog, and shut that shit down, and then go get a hooker. And then shut that down and go out to dinner with a friend, and then close that door and go to bed.
That's it.
No, but what happens is all the doors crack open, and that's why I don't sleep, because all of a sudden the hallway gets cluttered
Right.
with hookers and dog love and friendship and no girlfriend.
All he
and
sees in
lies.
his dark room are those glowing eyes. One's of a dog, one's of a fucking woman of questionable sexuality.
Exactly.
Not
One's of
even
a woman with a glow in the dark condom on.
That's actually not questionable at all. It's just why is that guy wearing a dress?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Dr. Steve just tweeted me saying, breast milk flan is always fun to make for your friends. Is he just fucking
Breast
around?
milk flan.
Is he fucking around?
No, that's what
Usually
he makes.
he's not.
That's what his
usually
wine
doesn't
is.
fuck around.
It's
He's a
breast
freak.
milk and donkey cum mixed
Oh,
with grapes.
God.
By the way, flan stinks.
Flan is horrible.
Stop making believe it's a good dessert.
Bread with fucking with fruit vomit.
Everything
on it.
else you can have. Why would you get
But
the
here's
flan?
the-
Why would you get the flan?
Dr. Steve, if you're out there, from riotcast.com.
Yeah.
Oh, he's one of your guys.
Oh, one of the best shows on the network.
It's great.
You know what show became really good is fucking the Comedy Cellar Table, Noam
I
show.
know.
Fucking great show. But some women don't produce milk, and if my wife she has fake titties, is that going to affect?
Your wife's got the
Would
fake
that
boobs.
affect,
I got a fake boobies. Yeah.
I swear to you, until
They say
just
you
now,
can
I didn't
nurse.
know that one either.
Really?
I'm learning so much shit today.
Well,
They say you can
I've
nurse.
seen her a
She
million
got-
times.
She's got a great pair.
She got a
You
great
can't-
pair.
it's
You
got a
can't
little-
tell.
It's got a little what's that called? A little droop. You
yeah?
pick them up and they fall. It's not like straight out.
What do you mean?
Some titties,
What do
you know,
what do
they get
mean?
when they do when they
What are you
move.
talking? You know.
They get the muscle.
Remember Eddie W? These girls would come in here. They'd look amazing in sweaters and stuff, and then they take them off, and they're just two fucking hard balls and
well,
feet.
that's if they're too small
He hasn't
titted.
seen a fucking C cup in fucking 5 years.
They're still developing.
Yeah, he's fucking dealing. He's gonna fucking
gets
undo
them-
a training bra.
He gets them when they're B's. He doesn't get to see them when they're D's.
What's a C and a D?
Oh, Jesus
The
Christ.
fucking grade you
Uncle
got.
Paul.
Stupid. So I wonder if with fake titties you can produce milk.
Yeah, they say you can.
Really?
You can nurse off
Well,
of the fucking...
were her nipples taken off? Some girls get the nipple taken off.
Yeah,
their
they
breast
had them
implants.
taken off and they didn't put them back on.
Oh.
So
Were they in a drawer?
I had them put my logo, my RobertKellyLive.com logo. No.
I know. Unlike that really was the case, you idiot. When you just start doing comedy. Oh, no, that's not true.
You never know. Some lady out there listening. That's disgusting that you did that to your wife's nipples. I know you have to sell tickets, but Jesus Christ.
I'm ready to do your podcast again.
Let's come.
I get to do it once a year, I guess.
Why?
I did it last year around this time.
It looks like a
Calm
pretty
down.
pro fucking setup you got there too.
It's all right.
No, I know. At first you just had like a couple of microphones and stuff, but now it's like looking. You got the banner up and everything.
Yeah, we got a bunch of shit.
Yeah, it
We're
looks
right
pretty
above
cool.
the Comedy Cellar now.
Yeah,
They have a little studio.
Yeah.
goddamn cool.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good place.
Maybe that's where I'll do my podcast.
Podcast. You have a radio show. You're going to do a podcast
I know,
and a radio show?
I'm doing something.
Nice.
I'm doing things.
Hey, we got a Joe Piscopo bit that just came in.
What up?
These guys are constantly making shit behind the scenes. Want to hear this?
Is this bad?
Of course.
Hang on.
Oh God.
Wait. Easy.
No, not easy. It's terrible.
It's not
Where is
bad.
that from?
Belly button.
Yeah, it's not as bad as it's been.
Did you come in your belly button last night?
No. You want
No.
some?
No.
It's not bad.
No.
Try it. Try it.
Get away from me.
See, now that you're like doing the kettlebells, you don't have as much rank in your
It's
belly button.
kettlebell
It's not as deep
day.
anymore.
I'm very sore today because yesterday was a kettlebell day. And a bunch of pull-ups.
Yeah.
You should see him do pull-ups. He's an
the
animal.
diapers?
No way.
Jimmy is an animal on the
no
pull-up
way
bar.
he does pull-ups.
I was surprised too.
I don't do perfect
How
ones.
many pull-ups can you
How
do?
many?
I do different sets. I did
How many?
102 yesterday.
Fuck you.
But not in a row. I did 7 sets of 12.
Upside down?
A set of 10 and then a set of 8.
Wait. You're fucking.
He's an animal.
Are you under?
No.
You're forward.
It's harder.
Under like with biceps facing me, in like my fist facing me, it gives me a little bit of a pain in my elbow, almost like a tenderness in my
It's
elbow.
harder to do it this way. He's an animal.
It's harder
It's
to do
amazing
it
to watch.
this way. And what do you do? Just fucking you
Yeah, but
actually
again, you would look at them. I do pretty well, but I don't do the exact
How many do you
military
get your
one.
chin
How
over
many
the
do you do?
bar each time?
Not close.
He said he did 7 sets of 12.
How many do you do in a row?
7 sets of 12, he said.
I what I'll do is
I'm huge.
I'm telling you, I've done 12 or
In
10
a row. 12 or 10 in a row.
Yes, but again, you'll look at them and go, well, your arms weren't 100% down, or your chin just touched the bar. I don't do them perfect.
Now, is
It's
there
close enough. It's pretty amazing. I've
on
seen
the
it with my own
bar,
eyes.
Is there a fucking like a fake dick on the bar to get you up there?
What do you mean fake?
He has his trainer pull his cock out on top. Oh, 12.
All right, listen.
Wow, that's pretty goddamn
Can I
good.
just ask
We
one
got to
more
get a
question,
bar
though?
in here so we
Sure.
could.
Is it
do
just
that.
a plain bar, or is it the one where it compensates your
It's
weight?
the machine.
No, I hate those.
No, he doesn't use the weight thing. I've seen it. Ask me
Amazing.
the questions. I was an eyewitness. I was amazed by it.
They're hard to do, man.
I fucking
He does that, then he does some crunches, then he goes back on the floor and does some shit, then he goes back to the pull-up bar.
I
He's
do
an
them in
animal.
between every exercise break I do.
He's an animal.
That's pretty great.
He's really good
well,
in the gym.
Jimmy's been the best shape of his life.
Let's go to Dr. Steve. Who gives a fuck?
Dr.
Steve.
Breast milk flan.
Dr. Steve.
I'm waiting to hear my Riotcast plugs. What the fuck?
I already fucking said
He
you were
said
the,
you were the
He
best
did.
show on the platform.
I just
Needy.
said it, you fucking cock.
Needy.
Dr. Steve.
Flood. I milk the women that are in my end of life care.
Yeah, and what I do is to make breast milk flan, you have to take some breast milk and then a little bit of toenail clippings in the graham crust and a little fluid. Pop a cyst. Fluid.
What's the flan thing all about there, Dr. Steve?
I'm sitting in the waiting room waiting to have a fiber optic scope shoved up my cock hole. How's that?
Ow! Why are you doing
What's
that?
wrong with you now?
Oh,
Is it a prostitute?
He's rewarding himself. Yeah, I want you to open up that hole and put the camera in and take pictures. Fluid.
I'm treating myself.
Yeah. This is my Christmas treat. They open my Vaz Deverns and they put a Viewmaster in and take pictures.
They shove it up the urethra.
Yeah, it's a lot of pain, but then you find your ejaculate's a little bit easier to come out. Fluid.
Dr. Steve, what's wrong with your piss hole?
I had an episode of hematospermia, my friend.
That's blood in his cum.
Hematospermia?
He could just be passing a kidney stone.
Oh, no.
What happened? Is it constant?
No, yeah, I'm coming constantly.
Yeah, I mean constant blood in your cum?
No, just one time, and I kind of blew it off because that can happen when you get to be my age, and it'll happen every once in a while. You get a little congestion.
We have to look forward to it in our 60s?
Oh,
Fuck.
Yeah.
I can't wait till a girl blows me and has blood breath. Insult to injury.
People saying bullshit on the 10 pull-ups for Jim Norton, by the way.
Yeah, I know, that's
A
tough.
lot of people saying bullshit. I saw it with my own eyes. Like you said, maybe a couple in there a little sloppy, but in general, he's doing 10 to 12 fucking pull-ups.
Yeah,
Yeah, but if you had a fucking pussy with fruit bat wings on it.
Dr. Steve, you going to be all right or what?
Yeah, no, I think so. I had an episode after that of what's called gross hematuria.
The fuck
is
that?
What's that?
You just piss blood.
Oh, God damn it!
Was it dark blood or was it like light blood?
No, it was like red.
I'm getting woozy.
Could you feed a vampire with it?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I came bright red once.
Oh, my God.
Because you ate
my
a beet. You had
God.
beets.
No, my cum was bright red.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I had a little, Dr. Steve knows, he pretty much held my hand through the whole fucking thing.
How great is it? When
No,
you
he's
panic
great.
at 3 in the morning?
Because I had a prostate scare, and so they were taking samples, and then they warned me that I would have the feeling of having to shit for 12 straight hours and having to pee for 12 straight hours.
So our listeners say.
Which is it was so fucking uncomfortable. I can't even tell you. And then they warned me when I fucking ejaculated, as they put it, it might be a little red. Red. It was bright
Oh, God,
red.
I'm getting woozy.
Well, when they stick needles through your prostate.
Yeah, they insert a needle. And it punctures the prostate. They have to withdraw some fluid.
When they did that, I actually whimpered, and the doctor actually held my hand. I was thinking about
Hold my hand.
Hold my hand, man.
when they fucking put needles through the prostate to get samples. Trust me, I let out a little. I was not happy, but bright red, not a little red, bright dark red.
So you pissed out a fucking a cup full of red jizz?
No, he's just peeing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Jism.
I was just relating with my
Steve?
Ejaculate. Fluid ejaculation.
Dr. Steve.
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah.
Did you hang up on him?
No,
It's right here.
look, everyone knows I didn't. He's going to think I
He
did.
is gone.
He's gone.
My hands were up here the
No,
whole time.
What happened?
What do you
listen,
need,
He
Bob?
probably had to go. He said he was at the doctor.
We got a timing issue. Dana White in a few minutes, but first this
What?
Joe Piscopo thing. Not in studio, but he's calling. I told you that.
I didn't know that.
What time is he calling?
Big fan.
Minutes.
Oh,
So
wow.
let's squeeze this Joe Piscopo thing.
Okay.
This bit they just came up with and brought in.
Calling in to your favorite radio show can be one of the funniest experiences there is.
Boys, how are you?
There's Joe Piscopo.
It's
We
been
know
so
that
many
voice.
years, sir.
You can get your point across and have a laugh with the boys.
How long have we known each other? Since the Eisenhower era?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. It was a long time. But sometimes things can go horribly wrong. Without the proper forethought, these dream calls become the stuff of nightmares.
Hey, Joe, you getting that young pussy now that you're single? Ooh.
Hey, I'm trying to keep it nice with the language.
Of course. Pleasant conversations turn to exercises and extreme humiliation on a national level.
And I wanted to plug, too, in Scottsdale tomorrow night. I'm at the Talking Stick Resort, which is going to be a blast.
Only the good places for you, Joe.
Joe Piscopo.
And that includes Jersey.
Why the obsession with Jersey?
I think because I was brought up here and everybody's got that work ethic. Because after the Sandy situation, we all joined together.
It's too bad you didn't have a beach house.
A room full of silence can only lead to irrecoverable damage.
What happened? Hello.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Oh, God.
So before you pick up that phone, remember, the next asshole could be you.
Hello, guys. Hello there. Come on now. Where are you? I got you?
A message from your friends at the Opie and Anthony Show.
What happened? Hello.
You guys,
Jesus
what the
Christ,
fuck, man!
Hey, man, it's a trilogy.
Yeah,
you have to watch all three
that's
parts.
true.
It's a
It does
trilogy.
come together at the end.
That was part 2. Part 3, you
What
would be
was
happy
part
with.
1?
Part 1 was us
fucking
making
2
fun of his
hours.
Showtime special.
2 hours
For 2
of playing the special on this show and chewing it apart, stopping every few seconds to just pick apart everything he did.
I actually, at the end of that special, I watched it. I was in a hotel room and I watched it. Yeah. I literally had to push my mouth shut because I was like, wow.
I was watching. I woke up on my couch in the middle of the night and it was on because I had Showtime on and it was just on. So I got like one eye open and I'm watching and I had to get up and sit up and watch this. I was stunned that this was on television. It was frightening.
He is so talented, kind of. I mean, come on,
You're
dude.
terrible.
He played every
He played
fucking
everything.
instrument.
Yes.
Plays everything.
Yes.
And then he does,
I got to interrupt because we got Dana White on the phone.
Oh, my God.
I will say this really fast. December 24th, we're going to have the Joe Piscopo trilogy because it started with us making fun of him. His special, then the phone call, and then he came in studio yesterday, Bobby, and everything was great. So
That's great.
It's an amazing piece of work.
It's awesome.
Dana White, it's been a while, sir.
I'm so sorry about the other day, you guys.
What happened?
I missed my time with you guys.
Oh, fuck. I thought...
Dana.
Oh, you
Yeah,
called
that
after 10.
happens.
Oh, all right. We got you now.
Yeah, we got you now.
And we're very happy about that.
Hey, I heard you may have been responsible in some way, shape, or form for getting me verified on Twitter.
Yes, I was.
See?
Are you verified now?
Yes.
Oh, I should start
How about
following
that? Jimmy, you prick.
I didn't know it was you.
Yeah, some guy that followed me on Twitter. He's like, oh, yeah, I know Dana, and he could hook something up. I'm like, oh, cool. And then the next thing I knew, the next day, boom, I got my check mark.
Are you taking over Twitter as well, Dana White?
No. I'm just really close to the guys at Twitter.
Yeah, very good.
No shit.
And
I don't doubt it.
Dana White on Twitter, like you need more followers. He's doing very well.
You give away a lot of gloves and cool stuff on Twitter. Like if you meet me, it's always some Pinkberry. It's just an excuse for Dana to go to Pinkberry. It's always
He
like,
loves his
hey,
Pinkberry.
you want a signed Carwin glove? It'll be under the Pinkberry thing I'm eating.
I asked for the Dana White at Pinkberry with the Fruity Pebbles, right, Dana?
Hey, I'm a Fruity Pebbles fucking Pinkberry guy.
I go, give me the Dana White. And the guy goes, huh?
I laughed at Dana when he told me that the first time, and then I tried it and went,
it's the best.
fuck, it's the best. Original, right? Original?
I do original with the Fruity Pebbles.
And maybe a little fruit, a little bit, little
mochi.
strawberries. Oh, you
Little
go
mochi.
mochi. I do go mochi. What do you do, Dana? You go mochi?
Norton rags on me all the time about Pinkberry.
Why? There's nothing wrong with the guy who runs the most masculine sport on the planet stopping off for a little Pinkberry before hitting the. Yeah, what do you put on yours?
Yeah, I really do put Fruity Pebbles on.
No, I know
you.
that,
I
but
swear
what
to
else? You get a few more toppings. We all know that. Unlimited toppings now, unless you go for the special ones where it's an extra $1.50. I hate that they do that.
Me and Norton do Wonderberry now because it's right around the corner from my house.
What's Wonderberry?
I never even heard of that.
It's owned by I think the Taliban.
Yeah, it's owned by a Serbian.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's one guy.
Pictures of Milosevic all over. It's really a depressing place, but delicious.
Then you got the mango people trying to
has-
do the Pinkberry shit.
The guy has 15 flavors, but only one of them works every day.
Yeah.
Oh, really? He's not really in the business.
Yeah,
now,
one of the
is he?
toppings is dirt.
Yeah. It's a cover up for something else. Huh?
Yeah, this is delicious. What is this? Borscht. Wonderful.
It's human hair.
So, Dana, you're promoting the fights on Saturday, right?
Right. Yep.
And on Fox.
On Fox, this is going to be your best Fox one, and the Fox ones have been good. But man, this lineup card is great.
Best free fight ever on free TV. Period.
I think so. I think you're right.
Are you kicking yourself? I mean, are you looking at this going, oh my God, we could have made so much money off a pay-per-view on this fight?
No, we the deal with Fox is we're doing 4 live free fights on Fox a year, and they're every one of them are pay-per-view quality. That's the deal.
And these guys are what, welterweights?
Which guy?
Diaz and Henderson.
No, these guys are fighting for the 155-pound title.
Oh, okay. Now, did you learn from did you say you didn't want to have heavyweights anymore on Fox if you could help it? Because a lot of time the heavyweight fights are over faster because these guys just hit so hard.
No, I mean, you never know what's going to happen. You know, when we did the Cain Velasquez Junior Dos Santos fight, the first fight on Fox, in a million years. I mean, yeah, it could go the way that it did, but I thought that was going to be more of a war than it was. We're doing the rematch of that fight December 29th in Vegas.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, no, you never know. Believe me, there's some fun heavyweight fights out there too. But this card starts off with Matt Brown versus Mike Swick.
Yeah.
There's no way that goes to a decision. Those guys are both knockout artists in a stand-up and bang. The second fight that people are crazy about, Rory McDonald versus BJ Penn.
Yeah. That's the one we've been talking about a little bit.
Yeah, this kid.
Those guys were going at it yesterday at the press conference. That is definitely going to be a fun fight.
Rory's amazing.
Shogun Rua versus Gustafsson.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And the main event, which is Ben Henderson versus Nate Diaz.
Yeah, Nate Diaz is kind of, because his brother's been out, just as good as his brother now. If not, maybe, better.
He looks better and better every time he fights. His last couple of fights have been amazing, and this is going to be a real good fight with Ben Henderson and Nate Diaz.
One of my favorite things Nate Diaz ever did, he got a guy in a triangle, knew he won the fight, and then just gave double fuck yous to the camera. Like, fucking, what's up, motherfucker? It was like, are you shitting me? And then you see the guy tap out, what an embarrassing reel for that guy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that fight's going to be great. But Rory is this kid is like the new fighter. He's just BJ's the prodigy, but he came up knowing, jiu-jitsu and came in and won 2 titles at 2 different weight classes. But now this guy is the new fighter. He's like the John Jones who came up knowing it all.
Even GSP calls this kid the new GSP.
Wow.
I was impressed, by the way, with St. Pierre in that last fight. I could not believe how amazing he was in that last fight.
Yeah, GSP's great.
Great fight.
Yeah, but I expected him to be good.
And the fight right before that, too.
What was the fight right before that? Because I did see it.
Johnny Hendricks.
Oh, God, yeah.
He knocked out Martin Kamen.
Yeah. Is he pissed that he's not getting
people out so bad they skid across the octagon?
It's like a hockey fight. Hey, now is he mad that he's not getting the GSP fight and Diaz is getting that? Nick's getting the next fight?
Yeah, so when basically what happened was after the fight, George St. Pierre said, I'm going to go on vacation and figure out what I want to do, and came back. And when he came back, he told us that feels like he has unfinished business with Nick Diaz. He wants the Nick Diaz fight. George St. Pierre's been our champion forever. The guy's never asked for anything. He wants Nick Diaz. We'll give him Nick Diaz. And, yeah, I saw yesterday that Johnny Hendricks is tweeting that, he wants to fight. And, I understand. But, listen, Johnny Hendricks, first time on the scene, he's had some great knockouts in the last couple fights. He can fight another fight and wait till this GSP Diaz fight happens. And then he'll get the next shot.
Yeah, right now I think that Diaz is a bigger fight, even though Hendricks is great. But, he can wait one more fight.
Yeah, if Diaz can stop fucking toking on a bong before he fucking, you know what I mean?
That would be nice, yeah.
That would be nice.
You know what it is? It's like the more animosity that builds up, it's amazing how many great fights you guys have. Like, every time there's a card, there's at least one fight on there I'm dying to see. It's like with boxing, what is there, one every 2 years? It's a big fight, and it's like it seems like you guys are just doing them every other month. You have a fucking huge fight going on.
Thanks, man. You realize too, last year it was a crazy year for us. Even though with the Fox deal and all the success that we had, we lost 8 of our 12 main events due to injury. 8
Wow.
of 12 main events due to injury. And then even we're going out the same way we came in. The December 29th card has been switched around already so many times. We had Forrest Griffin fall off that card. We had Weidman fall off that card, and Gray Maynard fall off that card. All due to injury. It's been such a crazy year with injuries.
And what about how's Carwin?
Carwin too. Well, that was the Ultimate Fighter. Him and
how is he doing though?
He's completely depressed.
What?
I talked to him a couple days ago. The guy's in a total depression.
Why so many injuries lately in training?
I don't know. It's just crazy. It's been such a weird year for us, and I hope this shit ends in 2013.
Aren't some of the fighters though starting to train a little differently? Like they're kind of looking. I'm going to take care of my injury. I'm not going to push myself as hard, and because of what these people are
It's
doing?
not that. A lot of people were saying, there's a lot of speculation that, for the first time ever in combat sports history, we're the only company to ever provide health insurance for fighters. Our fighters get health insurance. So everybody was saying, it's because they have health insurance now that they're, believe me, whether you have health insurance or not doesn't stop the fact that you blew your ACL out. You know what I mean? It's just, I think back in the day when we had Matt Hughes, Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz, Randy Couture, you had some of these guys out there that were so dominant, and they came from these camps where they were the toughest dude in camp. Now they have these camps where, they have 10 killers training for fights at the same time. Remember back in boxing when like, let's say Oscar De La Hoya was training to defend his world title.
Hello?
What? Hello? Playing a silent game with us?
Dana's phone was kind of it sounded like he was a little choppy there, and then it just stopped.
Maybe it'll come back. Dana, you can't leave us hanging with that one.
That was a good one, right?
Yeah, it was.
Well,
The phone's still connected,
in the
but-
meantime, if Dana doesn't come back, it is on this Saturday night. What time is it on? Do you know?
I think
on Fox.
What time is it? I think it's 8 o'clock. Is it 8 o'clock?
I am.
It's Fox 5.
Fucking dying
Fox
to see
5.
this.
This is gonna be a great one.
Card is amazing.
It's fucking incredible
for free.
I can't believe it's free.
Yeah,
it's the BJ Penn fight. I know BJ's going to put up a fight, but I would love to see him come back and win.
I like Rory. I want to see Rory beat him.
Rory. He's American Psycho, dude. I mean, he is the neatest dressed fucking guy on the planet.
Doesn't he have one loss only? I think he's only lost one fight.
He lost to what's his name? He lost to Condit. Carlos Condit beat the fuck out of him.
Bobby really knows his shit.
Beat the fuck out of him.
Officially, Dana's
That's the
gone.
fight he wants. He wants that fight back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was a different fighter now. He trains with GSP. GSP is helping him train for this. His sparring partner, and he trains for help GSP fight for his fights. But Carlos Condit wants that fight back. But this fight is going to be great.
I cannot wait for this fucking Henderson Diaz fight.
It's going to do well.
Hell's that?
Breaking fucking news, man.
What up?
Holy shit. Remember the radio show in Australia that pranked Kate as she's in the hospital?
Yes.
And remember the receptionist that took the phone call in the hospital?
Fired?
Dead.
Whoa, wait. What?
She killed herself.
No way!
So now those guys are in fucking trouble.
Oh, fucking, what a dummy.
Are you kidding?
How embarrassing.
It's just coming over the old wire
I wonder
there.
if they were going to fire her. They were probably going to fire her.
Kate Hospital receptionist who was duped by the Australian DJ's prank phone call dies in suspected suicide. We played the call on this show, 2 days ago?
Wait, but it wasn't the receptionist that was given the info. The receptionist handed them off to a nurse, right?
So which one, is it the one that was heard a lot on the phone call, or the one right at the beginning?
At the beginning.
She probably
nurse-
caught a lot of shit.
The nurse who was first to answer.
First. She couldn't handle it. They found her dead just a few feet from the hospital.
Hospital worker took the prank call.
Dana's back, though, too.
Okay.
Hey, Dana, that was you. I'm sorry. You were saying, remember when
Hoya.
Oscar De La Hoya was training?
Yeah, that was weird. I was talking. I didn't even know I wasn't on it.
I apologize.
Yeah, I've had that many times arguing with women.
Huh?
They built a camp around him. These guys would come in and help him prepare for the fight. But now there's these camps where all these guys are training together for a fight, and they end up hurting each other.
Man.
And again, that's my opinion, but who knows why it's happening? All I know is I hope it ends next year.
And what about, to just go off topic for a second, who is Silva fighting next and who is Jones fighting next?
We're working on that. Actually, I met with Anderson Silva. He came to my office right before I flew to Seattle, and we talked about a lot of cool options, man. I love, first of all, Anderson Silva is the best fighter ever. I love watching this guy fight. I dread the day he retires, and it's not a money thing or anything like that. I love to watch this guy compete. What people don't realize and don't give him enough credit for, he's 38 years old.
Wow.
He's still destroying everybody.
Yeah.
Like it's not. Think about this, right? In the Stephan Bonner fight. First of all, Stephan Bonner weighs 205 pounds. Anderson's 185 pounds. Bigger, stronger. Then after the fight, you saw how he destroyed him in that fight.
Yeah.
Then after the fight, he tests positive for steroids.
Who, Bonner?
Yeah.
Bonner does.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Bonner was even on steroids and gets annihilated the way that he did by Anderson Silva. The guy is just unbelievable. I love to watch him fight. And the long-winded answer to your question is we're working with him right now for his next fight.
Now, the car, didn't you just give him like a fucking crazy car?
Yeah, we bought him a Bentley.
Jesus Christ.
Holy fuck. For Silva?
Yeah, the guy stepped up. He took that fight on 36 days' notice.
Okay.
Wow, and that's I'll fight for Bentley.
Now, yeah, I know. I'll let Roy Nelson punch me in the colon for a fucking Bentley.
Right.
Now, would you be?
They
mad?
say you don't really feel it when you get knocked out. I'll fucking take a hit for Bentley.
Would you be mad if he if he took that Bentley and sold it like on The Price is Right and got the money for it?
No, it's his car. He can do whatever he wants.
That's what the guy did on the what was that movie where they would just the guy would instead of paying him they just kept giving him cars.
The Woodsman.
Sam Jackson did that in the fucking boxing movie.
I don't remember.
It's like just get him another fucking car.
Hey Dana, I'm a little behind. Are you cool with John Jones?
Yeah, we're cool.
Everything's good?
Actually, I've been with him and Chael Sonnen for like 6 weeks now filming The Ultimate Fighter.
Right.
It wraps up Tuesday. Let me tell you what. I've done so many seasons of The Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah.
And I know everybody's going to go, oh, he's full of shit because he's a promoter and he's this, that. I said it many times. This last season of The Ultimate Fighter, it sucked. You know,
Wow.
Roy Nelson was a horrible coach. The guys weren't fighting. This season that's airing right now with Roy Nelson and Shane Carwin, it's one of the first seasons none of the guys except the guys that made it are fighting in the finale.
Wow.
We didn't take any of the guys. They're all gone. This season with John Jones and Chael Sonnen, Tuesday, this coming Tuesday is the semifinals. I can't wait to see these fights. We have the 4 dudes that are going to the semifinals are so badass. It's going to be awesome on Tuesday, but there's this one guy that I think is going to win it. I'm telling you guys right now, if you haven't watched the season of The Ultimate Fighter in a long time, wait till you see next season. There's a fucking guy on this show. Every guy he fights goes to the hospital, and I'm telling you,
holy shit! Every
like,
guy,
not just like my shoulder hurts or my nose. This guy fucking murders people, man.
Wow.
It's unbelievable.
And it's changing. You're changing the night.
He's had somebody's going to the hospital.
Wow.
Dana, you're changing the night too from Friday to Tuesday, right?
Yep.
Which is way
That's
better.
smart.
Yeah. Well, when we did the Fox deal, we were with FX. First of all, you know, FX has all this killer programming. You know, they got Sons of Anarchy, they got Justified, Always Sunny in Philadelphia, American Horror Story. I mean, every night they have a killer show that's pulling big numbers. Friday night was their night. Well, Friday night is the second shittiest night on TV, right behind Saturday. Saturday's number 1, Friday's number 2. Hot levels are down. Males 18 to 34 are out partying or doing whatever they're doing. So, but still, when they put us on Friday night, their men 18 to 34 were up 67%, and men 18 to 49 were up 75%.
Wow.
Friday night. So it was a home run for them, but it wasn't a home run for me. I want to be on a night where there's more guys home and more guys watching TV. So these guys have been great partners to us already, and they're moving us to Tuesday night.
That's fantastic.
I got to say, an observation. The UFC is so great because you could hear the excitement in your voice still.
Yeah.
You hear how excited Dana White is?
And
that goes a long way, though.
Yeah. For Tuesday for these semifinals. This next season is the Ultimate Fighter.
When does that start up? The next season?
We start in January.
Okay. Yeah, I knew it was close. Okay.
And can I ask you a question? Just because I'm a fan of the show since it started. But the house do you guys own that house? Do you rent that house? Because they seem to fuck it up every year.
Yeah, we rent. We rent the house.
Hey, where can I watch like old seasons of The Ultimate Fighter? Can I see that on the UFC website?
That's a good question. I know for a fact it's on DVD.
Okay.
I'll send you every friggin' DVD of The Ultimate
Dude,
Fighter.
I've been dying to go back and watch all of them because my DVR is taping them messed up. So I'll tape a whole bunch in a row, but all of a sudden it will break the chain I've been watching, and it'll show a fucking mid-season fight from season 3. It's really weird the way my DVR is not recording them properly. So I've been having trouble following. It's driving me nuts.
All right, I'll send you every season on DVD, and I'm glad you said that. I got to figure that out. If that's happening to you, it's probably happening to other people.
Because I watch when I'm on the road. I'll buy the pay-per-views and I watch them on. I don't know what your streaming is. But it's amazing that even with a mediocre connection in the hotel room, I can fucking watch the fight. It's like watching a 17-inch HD screen on my laptop.
Yeah.
It's your streaming it's absolutely
Well, he's paying
amazing.
for it. I'm sure. I'm sure he's paying.
But it's great.
Some big bucks for
Your
that.
iPad yet?
What's that?
You can watch it on your iPad too, and it's awesome on the iPad.
No, I haven't done that.
Yeah.
Very-
I've watched it on the iPad. Yeah, it's great that you can watch the pre-fights right on your computer on Facebook.
Exactly, because in between fights, you can just go to whatever other site you want to watch. You fucking whack your bag for a couple of minutes. Or you keep the fights up in one corner, and in between rounds, you just fucking, whatever. You go to Pornhub. All right, and let's plug the fight properly. It's this Saturday night. This is an amazing, amazing card. Henderson Diaz, and it's 8 o'clock on Fox, and it's free. So
Rory, BJ Penn.
Yeah, Rory, BJ Penn,
Just a
Shogun, who is fighting.
Shogun, Jesus.
What's the opening fight
Gustafson?
again?
It's Mike Swick and Matt Brown.
Which is great. Well, I mean, a quick Swick, this guy just came back, right? And he's just fucking knocks people out in like 10 seconds.
That fight's going to be a war.
Yeah.
Dana, what time?
It is
We were confused by the time. I want to make
5
sure.
o'clock on the West Coast, 8 o'clock on the East Coast.
Yeah,
Right,
8
okay.
o'clock here.
Gotcha.
So if you're not a UFC fan or you're kind of up in the air, just
Go
watch
fuck
this.
yourself?
Yeah, you're an
what?
asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not a UFC
So
fan.
this is one of those opportunities. If you've never seen the UFC, you've never made the decision to buy a pay-per-view. It's live. It's free on Saturday night on Fox. Check it out.
All right, good.
All right, man. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks,
Dana. Always a
Thanks,
pleasure,
guys.
brother.
Bye.
Dana White from the UFC.
I legitimately can't wait for this fucking
I saw this fight, the promo for this fight, a while back on the internet because I go to those sites every day, and I was like, "Oh my god, we gotta!" I was like, "We gotta go to this." Me and Norton, and then it said free. I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Why didn't we go to it?
I don't know because it's free.
We could have.
Because
Where is it?
Seattle.
Let's go to Seattle. Let's get on a plane right now.
I can't. I gotta.
Oh, that's right. I got 2 kids.
Yeah. we all have the fucking eye of the lizard.
All right, listen. Thank you to Bob Kelly.
Thanks for having me on. Good to be back.
What's the big plugs again there,
Oh
Bobby?
yeah, tonight at the Stanhope House. And
Is Doug going to be there?
Oh gosh. Stanhope House in Stanhope, New Jersey. Tonight, one show, and I'm still giving the first. Actually, there's only a couple left, so if you want. There's literally 2 pairs left. If you want, you can email this info@catcharisingstar.com. 2-for-1 tickets. I think there's 2 pairs left. So if you want them, you can do that. And tomorrow night,
Any apples?
Uncle Vinny's in Point Pleasant.
2 pairs left.
Tomorrow night. Come down and support the club.
I didn't even get that.
Oh, you fucking silly goose.
Tomorrow night.
Big fan gathering at my brother's restaurant tomorrow night. F.H. Riley's, 400 New York Avenue in the heart of Huntington Village. I'm going to try to show up.
Yeah, I might go
I
to that too.
got to blow off the Jew thing.
Oh,
I'm supposed to go to a Jew thing.
A Jew thing.
What is it, Hanukkah or something? Oh. Is it Hanukkah?
Who do you know that's Jewish?
I go every year to this
Accountant.
Jew thing.
Who?
It's top secret stuff, Bobby.
Top-
I got some Jew friends. And they do their Jew thing.
Trying
and
to bang this broad, Henry.
I know. So I got the Jew thing or the fan gathering. So I think fan gathering
fuck
wins
kind of
over
people
Jew
are they?
thing. Jimmy, you want to go together?
Well, as long as we're not going December 28th through the 31st, because I'll be in
Why?
Buffalo doing the
Buffalo
Helium
where?
Club.
There's a Helium Club in Buffalo?
It's opening up, yeah.
No shit.
And April 11th through 14th, Caroline's here in New York.
That sounds great.
So I'm sure there's no buzz about me being here, but if you want to come, just watch.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's just true.
And you can always check out my podcast at riotcast.com, which is the greatest podcast network in the world. Jim Florentine, Rich Voss.
I just listened to Florentine's latest one about Black Friday.
Love fucking Florentine show.
He's very.
Who gives a shit?
He doesn't like anything.
Why? Why do you got to
He
shop?
doesn't like anything traditional.
Gotta buy gifts. Gotta buy some gifts.
Stop it. It's
Yeah.
cheaper online.
I'm
It's a lot
buying gifts.
easier.
You get a sweater.
You're doing.
What's the problem?
I got VHS tapes from my aunt.
Off with them in the stores.
Like, what am I supposed to do with VHS
Yeah.
tapes? It's
And-
2012.
And she's always like, hey, go get me a gift.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Trying to watch football. You want to buy gifts.
If you're over 18, no more gifts.
Yeah,
see, I
stop
listen,
it.
Bobby, see? But then he said actually 20 because you might be in college and need a sweater or something.
Everyone's going at the same time to buy gifts. Why?
Why?
It's
almost-
stupid.
And they
almost
put
like
a
a-
plan together.
I
You
get
go
it.
to electronics, I'll go
Yeah.
to clothes, and we'll meet at the register.
We'll meet at the register. We'll meet there at the register.
It sounds like a butchy Dr. Steve.
Yeah. Why? Fluid. Why? buy some gifts.
Fluid.
Oh.
Dr. Florentine.
Yeah,
Dr. Fluid. Steve. Football. What's the problem? Rex Ryan.
Fantasy football.
I'm caught in a Steve Florentine loop.
Yes.
I'm just going to do that until I fall asleep. And I have one more plug. Next Wednesday, my show starts, my advice show. Jim Norton Show at gmail.com. If you email me your advice questions, I will be taking live calls too.
When is that?
Next
Wednesday.
Every Wednesday at 10 a.m.
Next Wednesday.
What time?
10 a.m. to 11.
What about Sam's show?
Matter with you?
It preempts Sam's show.
They're pushing him out.
He's out.
No, he's only for that
You're
day.
out, Tom.
Only for Wednesdays.
It
Now he's
sounds
down
like a
to
good
4.
show.
Soon to be down to 3. Soon to be down to 2.
He's getting a little too big for his britches.
What if I get my own show, like on Tuesday?
10 o'clock. You
from
got
10
it.
to 11.
You got it, Bobby.
Nothing else happening.
Yep, that's it.
I'd love to.
Thank you, guys.
I'd love to do a show.
When am I
Just
doing
like a
your
tech
podcast?
show, like the tech show.
Yeah, or an email show.
I could do an email show, whatever show you want.
All right, our obligation's done.
Hi.
Yeah. That's it.
Fluid.
The Opie and Anthony Show is available later today with SiriusXM On Demand. You've heard about it. You've waited 4 long hours for it. Finally, the moment is at hand. After Opie and Anthony Live is coming up next! Yeah!